If I remember correctly, Lucas Raymond has quick release on. So, oh, okay. All right, EA, you're not even hiding it anymore. I swear to God, EA Sports is not even hiding it anymore. Is that Martin Ferrivari? It is. A reliable defensive defenseman, for some odd reason, wants to just give the puck to the other team. He's trying to give it to the winger over there. Why? You got one guy open here, the other guy open on the wing, and you literally put it on the tape of the Red Wings player to ruin my game, essentially, and go down 3-1. That might be the hockey game. Dylan Larkin, can he get a breakaway? Larkin, what is Dylan Larkin doing? Just... One of the EA devs have to explain to me what I did wrong here. Like, I don't understand it. A backhander, why does my goaltender do that? And how is that not goalie interference? Dylan Larkin was quite literally touching my pad. I've never seen that save animation ever. Just allow the 5-hole to be big as the fucking Grand Canyon. Holy shit, EA Sports. What is this? Like, what is this? Honestly, that doesn't make any sense. That would definitely make it a lot more powerful, at least. Philip Broberg, where the oh my God. Why did we trade for your bum ass? We literally traded a first and a third for this guy at the trade deadline.
Chat, are we live?
Could have gone D to D.
No way,
we're
live right now.
Different things, better things than what he did with the puck. Actually, just skates on in, goes on top of his goaltender, gets bumped from behind, and literally just wings it out of play. Delay of game. We head to the PK, and we give the Colorado Avalanche a power play down by 1 in the third period. Shot out of a goddamn cannon, backdoor feed, and oh my lord, Brandon Hagel dove at that puck like I would dive at Sydney Sweetie. Yet again, a beautiful play by the young rookie. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Your boy was muted right off the rip. That's a fantastic way to start the live stream. How are we doing today? Game 2 in Buffalo between the Sabres and Les Habitants. It was a 4-1 win, I believe, for Montreal in Game 1. Montreal is going to have to... Or no, Buffalo won Game 1. Pardon my English. Not even Englishing. But we have a very pivotal and important game number 2 between the Sabres and the Habs. Now, Buffalo, for most of that game number 1, they controlled that game. They had the lead for most of it. The Canadiens didn't start on time, but they need their top line of Suzuki, Slavkovsky, and Caulfield. All three of those guys got to wake up. They got to get going, and they have to put the puck in the back of the net. Cole Caulfield has 1 goal in the postseason. That is not enough. Also, I literally cannot believe I deadass had myself muted. Oh, dear God. That is a way to start a live stream. No, we aren't live. I'm going to be at the watch party, so I'll miss the stream. All good, Loose Twitch. You have fun, brother. You have fun. As KeyBank Arena is going crazy. I'm hoping for a much better effort out of Montreal here tonight. Game 1 was hit or miss. They had a few shifts where they were dominant, but outside of that, I don't know. They felt flat-footed in Game 1. They felt wore out from that 7-game war against Tampa Bay. So, with the game off now, already game down in the series, they're a little bit more desperate. They would like to split on their way back to Le Montreal. You're one of my favorite YouTubers. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. And we are back once again. Another watch party. Chat, how are we doing today? How are we doing today? I've been waiting all day for this game. Got my hair cut earlier today. I'm locked in. I'm ready to go. And honestly, I'm hoping for a better game than what we had in Game 1. Felt like that game was kind of out of reach for most of it. It was 4-2 entering the third, right? I believe so. Do I hate Philly fans? I don't really care. Honestly, I don't know that many Philly fans. Like online or in real life. Like I don't really know. I don't think I can name you one. Do I like my haircut? I do like my haircut, yes. I needed one, chat. That is my second haircut since last May. I've had two haircuts in the past year. One last May in 2025. Then I got one in December. And now May again, baby. So I guess we're due. Christmas Eve haircut. Working so much overtime. Finally home. You watching the game tonight, Disney? I'll be honest, I need this series to counterperform here. The Philadelphia against Carolina series has been quite boring in my opinion. The Canes are obviously the better team and been dominant so far. Vegas against the Ducks have been on very late, and I haven't really caught too much of that series. And we are still waiting on game number 3 between the Wild and the Avs. So Montreal, Buffalo, they need to have an explosive game number 2. And overall, Montreal needs a better effort from their top dogs. Specifically, Lane Hutson. He did not have a great game in game number 1. He needs to be better, but Caulfield, Suzuki, Slavkovsky. The big 3 and Le Montreal, they need to produce. All right, we have the national anthems. I better begin here, chat. I'm growing out my hair, hockey hair, here I come. My hair got pretty long. I mean, it doesn't really grow that much in length. It more so just gets thicker and thicker. Pause. My hair is really, really thick, so I don't really like when my hair is longer. I'm glad it's cut now. And I don't like haircuts either. That is why I get 2 haircuts a year. See you back in December, baby. How we doing, Past? I'm doing well. Getting ready for game number 2 between the Sabres and the Habs. Logan Stanley, 2-goal night tonight. Is Logan Stanley even in the lineup again? Yes, I probably should pop up the Sabres roster. Where's daily faceoff? There we go. Now, they were kind of inaccurate for game number 1. We still got Krebs, Thompson, Tuch, Quinn alongside McLeod and Zucker. That Benson, Norris, Doan, third line in Buffalo was the most dominant line for them in game number 1. Interested to see the adjustments Montreal has made on Zach Benson because they could not contain the man. He was a dog on the forecheck. He was turning pucks over. He was using his great vision and playmaking ability. That was on full display. Also, Jordan Greenway, he had a great game 1 as well. Samuelson, Dahlin, Byron Power, Timmins, and Logan Stanley. And then the brick wall that has been Alex Lyon between the pipes. That man has like what, a .950 save percentage, I think, in the postseason? Stand on guard for thee. Yes, sir. Don't be silly. Don't be silly, boys. Don't like the awkward talks during haircuts. Me too, bro. I hate small talk. I hate it to death. I just want to get my hair cut and get the hell out of there. Our boys need to stop being softies. I also saw a TikTok chat that was saying if the Toronto Maple Leafs top line, let's go back just to 2025. Let's say Matthews, Marner, Nylander. If they had the production that Suzuki, Caulfield, and Slavkovsky has had, they would be getting torn to shreds online, and that's so facts. There has been not really that much discourse around how ineffective the best players from Montreal have been. Dobish stole Game 7, and their depth honestly won them that series against Tampa Bay. The saving factor was the fact that the Lightning outside of maybe Brandon Hagel, they didn't really perform either. Kucherov was pretty much intact. But I need that top line to be a lot better. Specifically Caulfield. That man has 1 goal. You scored 51 in the regular season. You gotta produce. I suck with small talk. I just don't really care. I don't know. How is the weather? How's your day going? Not my type of talk. Top line has been quiet, even with Suzuki having 2 goals last 2 games. Yep. I forgot Suzuki scored last game. All right, boys. Is that Ryan Miller? It is Ryan Miller. Hey!
Ho, ho, ho.
The Sabres brought out Ryan freaking Miller. 284 career wins, and he's banging the drums. All right, I'm ready for some playoff hockey here, chat. Everybody drop your score prediction right now. Who wins game number 2? And what will the score be? All right, I'm ready to go here. I am ready to go. I'm going to take a 4-2 Montreal victory. That is my prediction. Damn, Alex Lyon through 5 games has a .950 save percentage. That man has been dialed in. Dobish now down to a .910. He's got a 4-4 record, right? Yeah, he went to a Game 7. Yeah, 8 games through the postseason so far. That makes sense. All right, big game number 2. Will the Sabres go up 2-0 as we head to Montreal in Game 3? Or will Les Habitants once again split? They split in Tampa. Let's see if they can split in Buffalo. We are underway. Carrier is going to get the line and dump it in immediately. Samuelson back for it, trying to play it up the wall. I have noticed that the speed of the Sabres have been giving Montreal some issues. Tampa did not play this fast in round number 1. Doan gets tripped up by Caulfield there. We got a little board battle to start off. Carrier again. He's going to carry it into the zone and dump it in. I wish Sportsnet would not do the starting lineup bracket or whatever it is, ad graphic at the beginning. I need to do a time check. We got a battle in the corner right now of the Buffalo Sabres zone. Caulfield line trying to go to work, trying to generate some offense. They have been somewhat quiet here in the postseason so far. Carrier pinches in from the blue line, gets knocked over by Zach Benson there. And Dahlin's going to calm everything down, take his time behind his own net as both teams go for a line change. My TV's behind, pass is cute. Don't worry, chat. I'll do a time check once I get the opportunity here. Tage Thompson dumping that puck in. 1854, 1853, 1852, 1851, 1850. There you go. Time check for the first period. Tage Thompson hurling back now. Who is going to score first? Honestly, I don't know if I'm going out on a big limb here. What a hit by Thompson there. That kind of looked like interference. They're not calling it early here in Buffalo. Bad turnover, though, by the D-man. Down low, Newhook. Going to play it back to Jake Evans. Back to the blue line. Lane Hudson slides it across. Shot. Gooley, and there it is. The Montreal Canadiens will strike first. It is the Newfie Alexander Newhook. Off a brutal turnover by the D-man in his own zone. Lane Hudson already making up for that poor effort in game number 1. Slides it across to Caden Gooley. And I think Alexander Newhook got a piece of that one. Good start by Montreal. They needed that. They desperately needed to strike first here against the Sabres. Bad turnover in their own zone. Evans reclaims it. They work it back to the blue line. Beautiful D-to-D by Hudson. Nobody covering Gooley. And yeah, just a perfect pass to the tape of Newhook. And it's in the back of the net. Newhook has been contributing. Indeed, he has. He's got Montreal on the board. 1 shot, 1 goal, baby. Alex Lyon, that save percentage is going down. Oh my God, Dobish mishandled that puck. Down low, Zucker trying to play it out front to Jack Quinn. Buffalo Sabres responding now. This is unfamiliar territory here in round number 2. Sabres scored first in game 1. They had the lead basically the entire game. We're going to see if anything is going to be different. Good play there by Matheson to bat that puck at a midair. Texier moves that up. Here comes Philippe Danault. Josh Anderson dumps it in. 17:40 left to play in the first. We already have a goal for Montreal. You got to pinch that, Anderson. There you go, buddy. Logan Stanley's going to take his time as both teams once again go for a line change. Who was that defenseman that fell and turned that puck over? I don't think it was Connor Timmins, but it might have been. It was a right-handed D-man. And I know the Sabres don't have too many of them. Dobish out to play that puck right now. Damn near turned the puck over. And here come the Canadiens the other way. Joe Veleno protecting it to the outside. Trying to curl back. It's absolutely stapled in the corner. Montreal still has it, though. Jack Eye from the blue line. That one gets blocked by the defenseman. Buffalo now in their own zone. Dahlin's got to get it out. He just flicks it into the neutral zone. Alexander Carrier back for it. No icing on the play. Dobish couldn't cover it up, though, either. Good forecheck there by Buffalo. Negating an icing. Veleno on the half wall. He's got to get it out. There you go. He got it out, and he got it in deep. Byram's going to go D-to-D now. Are the Knicks sweeping Philly? I don't think so, no. I think Philly will get a game or two. Benson now into the offensive zone. Don't rebound. Dobish sliding over and making the sprawling save. Dude, I swear to God, this Norris, Benson, and Doan line. What a move by Zach Benson. He's in. Takes a shot. That's going to go over the net. Zach Benson has been all over this series so far. This is their top line here in Buffalo right now. This is the line that's been producing. Hudson now. He is into the offensive zone. Takes a short side shot. Good save by Lyon. Caulfield's going to pick that puck up. Back to the blue line. Over to Lane Hudson now. Trying to go cross ice to Caulfield. He's going to skip over his stick. Caulfield getting out-muscled there in the corner. Oh my God. Zach Benson is a fucking menace. Disney, thank you very much for the $5 super chat. $5 for being awesome. I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you very much. Dude, I'm becoming a bigger and bigger fan of Zach Benson. Horrible turnover there. Good save by Alex Lyon on Cole Caulfield. Strong start by the Canadiens. And a very strong start by one Zach Benson. That is a man on a mission right now. This seems like a possible massacre. What do you mean by that? If you could marry Pekka Pasta, would I? No, I'm not gay. Caulfield's only goal was an easy tap in Game 4. Yes, it was. But that is how you score in the playoffs sometimes. If he could do more of that, nobody would be saying anything. But he's not even doing that. Like, you got to score, man. If you're a 50-goal scorer, you got to put the puck in the back of the net. You really do. You missed the membership thing? Oh, Aiden, thank you. Member 23 months. When will you have an original video idea? What? What do you mean, Aiden? Huh? Matheson at that blue line. Good save again by Lyon. Pasta, it's been a while. What's up, York? How you doing, bud? Jack Eye is literally the only Hab player I know that is not a scratch, not a scared bitch, and can lay bodies. I mean, hey, they're a young team. Not a lot of playoff experience. They're gaining it now. I guess you just got to give him time. Yeah. American goal scorers are always ghosts in the playoffs. You might be onto something there, Devs. You might be onto something, brother. Matheson now walks that line, takes another shot, and it's in. Holy shit. What a beautiful snipe by Mike Matheson. And that is going to double up on the Buffalo Sabres here early in the first period. That was beautiful. Walk the blue line, bar down and in. I don't think there was a screen either. No, there was definitely a screen. Top shelf on Alex Lyon. That save percentage has been nuked. What a shot by Mike Matheson. No deflection, no redirection. That's bar down and in. That is a perfect shot by Matheson. As the Montreal Canadiens are going to go up 2-0 early here in this game. Montreal absolutely buzzing, but it's not over. Oh, it's not over yet. Dear Lord. All right, we're into one now, chat. The Canadiens are the ones with the lead. A little bit of a shift compared to game number 1 as the Habs come out swinging early here in game 2. Buffalo's going to be happening. Oh my God, here they come now. I was going to say Buffalo's going to have to answer that attack. They're just going to dump it down low. Jake Evans, he had tons of time with it. Goddamn curtains are way too long. So over for Buffalo? Nah. Listen, we're not even out of the first period. It's a 2-goal lead. It's not horrible. Buffalo just got to gain some momentum, man. They really do. They came out a little bit flat-footed here outside of that Benson line. Good pinch there by Caden Gooley. Gets rocked by Rasmus Dahlin, or that's Samuelson. And here comes Tage Thompson. Breaking that puck out into the offensive zone. He leaves it for power. I didn't like that drop play. Krebs now goes cross ice to Bone Byram. He takes a shot. Good save by Dobish. Oh my God, Tage Thompson. Just a menace out there on the ice right now. Big body, and he's using it. Holy shit, Matheson. Take your time, brother. Kirby Dack. That puck is out of play? Out of play. Alex Lyon is Swiss cheese so far tonight. The first goal was a deflection. Easy tap. And that goal, though, I mean, he was screened by Anderson. That's just a perfect shot, dude. That is an amazing shot. This is worst case for Buffalo. They're losing the series because of this. Really? You think they're going to lose the series because of this? I mean, they haven't even lost the game yet, Aiden. What if they go on the road where they're undefeated so far in the playoffs and win both in Montreal? What happens then? Is Bouchard a Norris candidate? I can't believe he got snubbed, man. That's crazy. That is an asinine snub. Corey Perry sucks at winning the playoffs. You're talking about a Stanley Cup champion, bud. Pipe down. Pipe down. All right. 14-10 remaining here in the first period. We already have a 2-0 lead for the Montreal Canadiens. And it's not their big dogs either. Mike Matheson and Alexander Newhook. The depth once again. Caulfield trying to do something with that puck, but he loses it. Benson's going to flick it. Oh my God, Zach Benson. That almost went out of play. Could have been a delay of game there. Dobson finding Lane Hudson now. He's going to skate that puck. Turns it over in the neutral zone. Josh Norris protecting. Norris trying to find that menace that is Benson. Dude has been a dog so far in this series. Samuelson, D-to-D. Dahlin takes a shot. That misses the net. Benson slides it out in front. Luckily, Noah Dobson was right place, right time. Oh my God, Nick Suzuki. He's in behind the D. All alone. Suzuki! What a save by Alex Lyon. Damn, what a save. How did Suzuki get a breakaway there? Just a loose bounce off the boards. Suzuki beat both defenders. Yeah, that skipped over the stick of Slavkovsky, and then Suzuki was in all alone. Tried to go to his backhand, but Alex Lyon's going to glove that one up easily. Good start by Montreal, though. What happened? Habs are up 2-0. Alex Lyon wasted all of his energy from game 1. I have Habs in 5. I get Bouchard had a great year offensively, but how were the candidates defensively compared to Bouchard? He was better than all of them defensively. I think the only guy that had better defensive numbers was Moritz Seider from Detroit, who wasn't even a nominee either. The Dahlin one, I understand. Buffalo had a great year. Werenski, I understand it too. He had a great season. But Cale Makar. I don't think Cale Makar should have been a Norris Trophy nominee this season, Chad. He did not have a great year compared to guys like Seider and Bouchard. Go look at the advanced analytics. Bouchard was really good defensively as well as being the best offensive defenseman in the NHL this season. Are you sure is he sexual? Huh? Dahlin could win Norris if he gets past Makar and Hughes. I mean, it's already been voted on. It is a regular season award. But I mean that Corey Perry sucks at winning Lord Stanley after the Doug. Listen, I don't deal with none of that B shit. Bullshit. I was going to say B shit. Corey Perry's a Stanley Cup champion, chat. I don't care. Listen, you can't disregard a Stanley Cup championship. He's a winner. He'll always be a winner. And he's a bona fide Hall of Famer. No doubt about it. He also has an MVP, a Hart Trophy. I don't have time to look at that. You don't see it on Twitter, Aiden? It's all over Twitter all the time. I just stumble upon like a bunch of advanced analytics throughout the entire season. This will be the first time a Stanley Cup Finals won't have Corey Perry in it in years. Outside of 2023. Since 2020, every Cup final besides 23. Twitter is a cult. You're right, Aiden. Twitter is a cesspool for incels. I can't believe like there are actual real people on there. Like the comments I read are some of the most heinous, devious, degenerate fucking comments I've ever read in my lifetime. I don't blame you for not going on Twitter. Don't blame you at all. All right, Montreal, they're going to win that faceoff. Oh, my God, Alex Tuch, he's going to break free. Here he comes. Tuch is in. He missed the shot. He tried to take a shot. Great back checking there by Arbor Jack guy. Almost had a little mini breakaway there, streaking in behind the defenders. Jack guy now, he's under pressure. Can he make a play with the puck right now? Turns it over. Tuch. They're going to fire that one back in. It's called X, not Twitter. I'm not calling it X. It's fucking Twitter, chat. It'll always be Twitter. Tuch again. Trying to feed it into Tage Thompson. Buffalo looks like out of sorts a little bit. Outside of the Benson line. Thompson winning a board battle. But he loses that puck. And here comes Joe Veleno in a foot race. Can he beat out the icing? He does. Lying out to play it. 12 minutes and 30 seconds to go here in the first. Great start by the Montreal Canadiens. Already leading 2-0. Bad turnover there. Here come the Sabres. That's going to be a penalty. That is going to be a penalty. Tabarnak. Alex Carrier tripping call as the Sabres are going to head to the man advantage. All right. Buffalo torched them in game 1 on the power play. I deleted Twitter. Probably a good idea, devs. Probably a good idea, buddy. I would not recommend having Twitter, chat. You just see the biggest degenerate fucking losers of all time on that app. Like the ones that comment and the ones that fight with me specifically. I wonder if Alex Lyon knows Marty the Zebra. What? Good penalty? Yeah, that's a basic tripping call. That's going to get called all the time. You can't do that. It started off a bad feed. I think it was Mike Matheson that made that pass. It hit Carrier's skate, and then he tripped up the offensive player as Montreal is going to pound that puck down deep. Sabres were 2 for 3 on the power play in game number 1. We'll see how they do here in game 2. Leaving it back. Here comes Ryan McLeod. They're starting their second power play unit out there. Interesting. All right, Buffalo going with a second PP unit. Well, the Montreal Canadiens are going to skate that one out of their own zone. Mike Matheson now just trying to kill as much clock as possible. Takes a shot on Lyon. Montreal has a 78% PK so far in the postseason. Byram. He's going to drop that puck off now for McLeod again. Ryan McLeod trying to get into the zone and trying to get set up. Benson trying to deke his way through. Can Doan pick that up? Josh Doan now. Curl and drag, but a great save by Jakub Dobeš. As we have some chippy things going on after the whistle now. You love to see it. I want to see an absolute gong show. I need, like, Game 3 between the Habs, Tampa. I need that. I mean, it's a good penalty to take. Yes. Also, agreed. What a curl and drag shot by Josh Doan, but that goes directly into the glove of Jakub Dobeš. Toronto is pretty ruthless. Ask Mitch Marner about the death threats. Yep. 100% agree. 11:34 remaining here in the first. 1:09 remaining on the power play. We will see if Buffalo can capitalize. They definitely made Montreal pay in game 1. See what happens here. First power play unit is out there. Dahlin walking in, slides it down low. Cross seam. Oh my God. Jason Zucker missing the net in the slot. You gotta bury that, brother. It's gotta be under the bar. Dahlin now walking. Cross ice feed. What a shot by Tuck. That puck is out of play, though. Strickland makes Shemaev tap. I think that is the complete opposite of what's going to happen, Melatonin. And I think you know that, brother. Who needs Mitch Marner when Toronto has McKenna? Oh, dear God. Here we go. They won the lottery literally days ago, and it's already begun. Fuck me. 11:15. They're going to wave out Josh Norris out of that faceoff. Zucker's coming in to take it now. Jason Zucker loses the draw. Can they corral the puck? The loose puck. Matheson, it's got to go down. It has cleared the zone, and Buffalo's got to regroup once again. Bruins are one of the hottest teams at home during the regular season and lost all 3 home games. Yep. I mean, Buffalo, great road team. They want to go up 2-0, though. They want to protect home ice, and there it is. Lane Hutson's going to slide that one down the length of the ice once again. 10:40 to go here in the first. We got 15 seconds remaining on the power play. Dahlin drops it off. They're going to play it back to Thompson at the blue line. That's a risky feed. Tuck in, shot, and a great save by Jakub Dobeš once again. Have you ever commented some devious things on Instagram? Back in the day, for sure, yeah. I used to be bad. Back in, like, 2016, 17, 18, 19, probably up until, like, 2020, maybe 21 is when I kind of stopped. I used to fight with people nonstop on Instagram. Just over sports. Not really anything personal. It was mainly just sports. Man asked bodybuilders to oil up. No, I was saying some heinous shit. Not like completely bad, just calling people losers and morons and stuff like that. Idiots, dumbasses for like their sports take that they had. Montreal once again easily exits the zone. Philippe Danault is going to clear it down. Did that go out? I think it went into the bench. Into the bench. Who's my favorite team? The Edmonton Oilers. You definitely called someone a slur, I can guarantee it. Oh, 100%. 100%, dude. Come on now. Listen, I come from a time where saying slurs to somebody online was not accepted, but it was expected when you were on the internet back in the day. It was a normal thing to come across. Listen, I played Call of Duty MW2, 2009. Not the shitty one they released a few years ago. Jack Quinn trying to curl and drag. Can't do it. Turnover. Here come the Canadiens. Uri Slafkovsky dumps it in deep. Caulfield's just, he's not skating. He's not moving his feet enough. Suzuki trying to get a shot on net there. Great play by Uri Slafkovsky. Caulfield's just gliding out there. Too much gliding, not enough skating. He's not hard on pucks either. I know he's only 5'9". Little guy out there on the ice. Bad turnover by Suzuki. And here comes Doan. Josh Doan in the offensive zone. Behind the net. Slides it out in front. Benson could not get a stick on it, though. He's going to cycle it down low. Again, this line of Norris, Benson, and Doan. It has been the best for the Sabres. Benson saucing it over. Dobeš all over that loose puck. Dahlin trying to pinch in right now. Montreal's getting hounded. The Buffalo fans are ready to erupt right now. They had a fantastic game 1, but they're down 2-0 here in game number 2 as Dobish gives a little forearm to Zach Benson. I love it. That is playoff hockey, baby. Just letting everyone know it's the Sabres, not Sabres. Right. It is R-E-S, not E-R-S. Ryan McLeod, chip and chase hockey now. He's alongside Tage Thompson, and who is the other winger? Samuelson chips in from the blue line. It's Alex Tuch. Good turnover by Samuelson. Centers that loose puck. Montreal all over it, though. No hook. He's got to get it out, but he can't. Dahlin calmly walks the blue line, protects the loose puck. Hands it off to Tuch. Gives it to Samuelson now. Samuelson shot to the outside. Dobish with the save now. I'm going to work it back to the blue line again. Over to Peyton Krebs. Krebs back to Thompson. TNT mishandled the loose puck. And here come the Canadiens the other way. 2-on-1. We got Jake Evans and Lane Hudson sliding it across. What a stick there by Dahlin. Getting into it. Oh my God. We got a power play. Dahlin's going to head to the sin bin as he takes, I believe, a cross-checking call. And now everybody is getting involved. The game is starting to get chippy. This is what you want from playoff hockey, though, man. Good defensive play by Dahlin, but then he takes a penalty immediately after as the Sabres are going to head to the PK. Someone taught Hudson to stay skating. Figuring out the internet must have been nuts. He used to communicate in Morse code when he wanted to talk someone through the telegraph. Yeah, it was basically, I lived back in the Red Dead Redemption 2 days, chat. I met Arthur Morgan. An old Dutch. Dahlin, get in the box, you bum. How juicy are your okay, all right. I'm not even reading that. Not even reading that. Hope the Oilers win the Cup next year. I really love them. Second favorite team after the Habs. Appreciate it, brother. Thank you very much. Best hockey player should play for the Oilers? What do you mean? Best hockey player is playing for the Oilers, huh? Huh? Was Bro born in 1875? 1899. I was born in Blackwater. Habs win the Cup. Hudson or Dobish winning the Conn Smythe. High key. Listen, we're not even halfway through. Montreal has only won 4 games, chat. You need to win 16 to win a Stanley Cup. They have won 4 games. They're not even halfway there yet. They're not even close to being halfway there yet. They've won 4 games. You need 16 to get it done. So you're born in 1998, 1898. Yep, that was me. What really happened at Blackwater during the massacre? Listen, don't spoil the game on me. Do not spoil that game. Been a while just focusing on my job. All good, brother. All good. Did Caulfield die or something because he's not scoring a lot? 1 goal so far in the postseason. Unacceptable. Hopefully he can get one here on the power play, man. They don't ask how, they ask how many. I'm pretty sure every team in the postseason could use a Wyatt Johnston power play merchant. That's why I never got the notion of hating on somebody for scoring on the man advantage. Like, what? Power plays are a part of a hockey game. They happen constantly throughout. You rarely ever get through an entire 60 minutes without a single penalty being called. It just doesn't happen, chat. Do you remember John Marston? I do. Good guy. Man who invented Morse code was pro-slavery. Whoa. Oh. Bro knows Christopher Columbus. Indeed I do. All right. Rasmus Dahlin in the sin bin for interference. Really? I would love to see a replay. Unfortunately, Sportsnet went to a fucking commercial break. Don't get too mad. No need for me to get too mad. All right, we got the top line unit out here for Montreal. Slavkovsky hands it back to Demidov. Back to Hudson now. Lane Hudson walking the blue line over to Suzuki. He's under pressure. He gives it to Demidov. Demidov leaves it for captain. Nick Suzuki down low. Slav all under attack. Great killing so far by the Sabres. Pressuring them out of the zone. Can they get it out? Buffalo clear it. Oh, they couldn't. They keep it in. Caulfield now. He's in. Shot. Good save by Alex Lyon. Great save on Cole Caulfield. That was probably the best look he's had all playoffs long, I'll be honest. Buffalo was very aggressive on the PK, trying to clear that loose puck, but they couldn't do it. Caulfield just walks into the slot and right into the mitt. Right into the glove of Alex Lyon. Shots are 6-7. Oh, dear God. Here we go again. Here we go again, chat. Sabres were 1 for 42 before starting the second round. Now they're 2 for 3 against the Habs. Facts. 7:43 remaining in the first, and we got 90 seconds on the power play. It would be huge for the Canadiens right now if they could get a third goal, go up 3-0 early in the first. They need this. Lane Hudson now. He's going to break that puck out. Hudson passes it off to Caulfield, dropping it off for Nick Suzuki. Getting into the offensive zone, over to Demidov. Back to Hudson now. Finding Caulfield on his half wall. Cross ice to Hudson. Montreal moving it back and forth, working it down low. Suzuki hesitating. He thought about going backdoor there for a second. Hudson, you got to keep that in. You're under attack now. Demidov on his half wall, slides it down low. Low to high, boys, low to high. Caulfield now teeing it up to Lane Hudson, and once again, Alex Line is going to glove that one down. Great save once again. 45 seconds remain here on the power play. Kingsfan just says shit for no reason. He wants attention, chat. That's what he wants. That's what most people are looking for when they hop into a live stream. Did Mary Todd Lincoln cheat on Abraham with you? Okay, we're going way before my time now. Lion is low-key playing like a dog? What does that even mean? What does that even mean? Get a battle now. Back to the blue line. Noah Dobson teeing one up. Shot from the point. Bolduc tried to get one through, but was unable to do so. Easy on the cross-checks there, Zach Bolduc. Benson, he's got that puck. Nobody on him. Zach Benson now takes a shot. That one's going to rim around. And the Canadiens counterattack, though. Nope, Kirby Dach taking his time. Hands it off to Newhook now. Alexander Newhook making a move. He's in. What a defensive effort there by Connor Timmins. Newhook would have been in on the B-way. Texier protecting the puck now. He's in down low, sliding it to the slot. Back to Dobson at the line. Over to Texier now. Finding Noah Dobson. Final seconds of the man advantage. And Buffalo, they can't get out. Back to even strength now. Texier making a move, sliding, and oh my God, was that in? No, the puck stayed out. Bolduc. Cross ice to Dobson. Hesitating, faking, going back cross ice. Montreal's not forcing anything, and there it is. It skips over the stick of Mike Matheson, and they are forced to regroup once again. 5 minutes and 43 seconds to go here in the first. Carrier's going to dump it in. Danault is first after it. Playing it around down low. Anderson protecting the puck. Trying to work it back to the blue line. He stops up now. Josh Anderson down low, protecting. Back to the point. Shot. That one's going to go wide. Puck's going to not get it out. He tried flipping it. Couldn't do it. Joe Veleno centers it. Oh, Josh Anderson had a wide open net on his stick. Just couldn't get the shot off in time. Danault works it back. D to D now. Matheson. Shot off of the skates and into the corner. Montreal playing a lot of time in the offensive zone here in the first period. Even after that power play ended, we get a battle nail in the corner. Shut up, Kings fan. He got banned. Rips in the chat, bud. Owen Byram under pressure. The forecheck in Montreal has finally been established. Good play there by Peyton Krebs. Got to get it out, Buffalo. No icing on the play. How did I react when Arthur Morgan died of TB? What? Chat, don't be spoiling the game on me. Come on now. Y'all know I'm about to play this game. I don't even know what TB means. To be determined? Somebody ban that guy. 4:20 left to play. Did Montreal get it into the zone once again? God, I regret fucking even reading that now, man. 4 minutes and 5 seconds to go. Montreal still has a 2-0 lead. Good move by Suzuki there at the blue line. Hands it across to Slavkovsky. He did not get all that puck, though. Slav in the middle. Oh, Cole Caulfield got tied up. Back to the blue line now. Gooley with a shot. Oh, my God. The puck is bouncing right now. Not in the favor of the Buffalo Sabres. Hudson, he's pinching at the blue line. You got to be sure there. Here come the Sabres. 3-on-2 the other way. Sliding it across. Quinn. Shot. Missing the net entirely. Jack Quinn, you got to lower that shot a little bit. Hudson now behind his own net. He's going to wait for the change. You think Anze Kopitar deserves to be in the Hall of Fame? Dude, he's a first ballot Hall of Famer. There's really no debate about it. Not a single debate. Buffalo now breaks that puck out. They got some speed coming through the middle, but they are offside on the play. I will be happy with any team winning this series. I mean, technically me too. Just got here with over 3. What does that even mean? I laughed a little when he said 420. Alex Newhook, 2022 Cup champ. Kopitar and Quick, both gone. Sad, not a Kings fan. Yeah. It is a new era in Los Angeles. Them days are long gone. I mean, they haven't won a playoff series since 2014, so it's been a while since the Kings have seen any sort of success. They've made the playoffs lots, but not winning any playoff series. I'm going to the Bell Center this week. It's going to be fun. Have fun, brother. Enjoy it. That building is going to be electric. Past it, guess what? What, brother? Are you watching from the NHL game? What does that mean? Fuck les Sabres. Tabarnak les Sabres. Might be a crazy take. I know they're young, but I got Montreal winning the Cup. That is kind of a hot take, but they're in the second round now. Only 4 wins out of 16. Long ways to go. Quick highlights always make me question whether he's human or not. I know, dude. Most athletic goaltender of all time? Is that even a hot take? Most acrobatic? I mean, Dominic Hasek, he was acrobatic as well, but doing it in the era that Quick did it in the 2010s? Ooh, man, he was nuts. Why is the Bell Center not shaped like a bell, huh? Fun fact, the Kings have lost 8 straight playoff games. You're right. You are right. 4 straight to Edmonton and then 4 straight to Colorado. Damn. Ha! That's hilarious. Gronk is in the building, chat, and he's got a Sabres. Who is 32? I'm guessing he's wearing his own number? He's got an A on his sweater, and he's wearing the number 32. I'm guessing it says Gronk on the back, eh? Byfield entering bust seasons. He had one good year where he put up like, what, 60, 70 points? I think it was like last year, the year before. Ever since then, though, up and down, man. He just, sometimes with those big players that are like a work in progress, sometimes they just don't put it all together, man. It's tough. It's tough in the National Hockey League to put it all together. It really is. Players are so good. New guys are coming into the league every single season. Not easy. All right, we got now 2 minutes and 40 seconds left here in the first. Jordan Greenway had a beautiful snipe in game number 1. Good save by Dobish. Rebound's going to pop free, though. Good play, Jack Eye. Uh-oh, Jack Eye turned it over. Buffalo now trying to hem in the Montreal Canadiens into their own zone. However, Jack Eye's going to flick that one down, and that's going to be icing on the play. Not a lot of icing so far. Here in game number 2 is Greenway and Jack Eye are going at it here, the Montreal bench. Love to see it. Wasn't the Saddle Dome actually shaped like a saddle? Yes. Ryan Miller deserved a better team. Listen, there was a long stretch in Buffalo that you could say a lot of players deserved a better team. Jack Eichel included. Why is KeyBank Arena not shaped like a key bank? Don't know. Dobish underrated goalie? I don't know if he's underrated. I think he's fairly rated. Who's winning? McDavid, Cooch, or Celebrini? For what? The Ted Lindsay? I have no idea, brother. The NHL players vote on that one, so couldn't really tell you. Could not really tell you at all. That's a weird trophy. I like it, though. Players should have a vote, too, on who they think the best player in the league that season was. Outstanding player. No, centers won. Josh Anderson got a tip on that, I believe. 1:50 remaining in the first. Can Buffalo get one before the period ends? That is the question right now. No, under pressure. They get out of the zone, though. Here comes Montreal. Texier sliding it across, and they are offside once again. It's not even called Staples Center anymore. McKinnon for the Hart. I don't think McKinnon should be the Hart. The Oilers never won a single game where Connor McDavid did not register a point this entire regular season. By the description of the award, he would be the most valuable. I don't think McKinnon should be even number 2. I'd take Kucherov for the Hart at 2. What is my opinion on Gary Bettman? I mean, what is anybody's opinion on Bettman? Hack job that has ruined Canadian hockey. Is Gary Bettman that bad, though, Chad? If you really look at it, like, is he really? I mean, he's kind of bad. He is. I can't lie. The NHL is kind of a dinosaur league run by dinosaurs. Alexander Carrier goes back for it now. Matheson. Good clean breakout there by the Canadiens. They chip it off the glass and get it out. Ryan McLeod. Gonna send that one in. Buffalo now under attack in their own zone. Krebs all the way up to McLeod. He's got some room. Ryan McLeod hands it off. Shot. That one's going to get blocked by Carrier. Logan Stanley does have a rocket, chat. He does have a bomb. What is that? Hand pass? Hand pass on the play. I understand growing the game, but dear God, he kept the Coyotes alive for too long. Gary Bettman saved the NHL, in my opinion. I don't know. That's a hot take, Bobby. If you could correlate saving the league to anybody, I would say Crosby and Ovi did that in the mid-2000s. That would be my opinion. Why isn't Madison Square Garden shaped like a garden? All right, are we just going to do this for every arena now? Favorite NHL team? The Oilers. As you can see on my past live streams, I did the entire Ducks-Edmonton round 1 matchup. We are now moving on to Montreal. Round 3, we'll pick a team as well. Pick one of the 2 matchups. All right, 50 seconds remaining here in the first. It'd be nice for the Sabres to get one here in this game. Cut the lead down to 1. Juraj Slafkovsky. Hands it off to Suzuki. Into the offensive zone now. Pokes it around. Caulfield has a chance after it. Cycles it down low now. Montreal, on the other hand, if they go up 3-0, this will be a ball-busting goal. What is Juraj Slafkovsky doing right now? Just trying to deke into traffic. Oh, this is sloppy hockey on display. Sabres get it out. Josh Doan making a move. Can't get around Noah Dobson, though. Good defensive play. Caulfield on that half ball. Just chips it out. Smart play. Final 10 seconds of this first period. Is Samuelsson just going to... Oh, we got delayed penalty? Delayed penalty call against Buffalo. I believe it's Zach Benson that's going to be headed to the box now with 9.9 seconds remaining. That is a shit penalty to take, man. No, it's Doan. Josh Doan. What did he do? Josh Doan just, full-on hit Noah Dobson. That's interference. You can't do that. That is a bad penalty to take. What is Doan thinking there, man? Noah Dobson's not even close to the puck. That is textbook interference. Interference. Vegas wouldn't have any fans in the building if they weren't good. Facts. You wait till they rebuild. Stadium's going to be empty. Montreal power play, but they only have 10 seconds. Actually, 9.9 to be more specific. Suzuki wins that faceoff. Back to the blue line. Hudson over to Demidov. They got to push here. Demidov. Cross ice. Caulfield. Puck is loose. Why did they blow it dead? They blowed the whistle when the puck was loose in front of Alex Lyon. 2.2 seconds to go. And we got another offensive zone faceoff for the Canadiens. Cole Caulfield is scoring today. We'll see. Nice refs. Maybe you didn't see it, but the puck was free. I thought that went in, man. Caulfield got a good piece of that loose puck. Yeah, they call. Why are they calling that, man? What? The referee is standing right there. The puck is free. The goalie does not have that covered. Come on, man. Bullshit. No. Wins it. Caulfield. Hudson. Shot on net, but Alex Lyon is going to make the save. And the Montreal Canadiens are going to head into the first intermission up 2-0.
Ho, ho, ho.
Chat, how do we feel about that first? Rate it 1 to 10 in the chat right now. Would you rather fire Knob or Bowman? Personally, I'd fire Bowman. Nah, I'd fire Knobloch. Knobber's not coming back. There's like a 10% chance he comes back. If that. Dropping a massive doo-doo right now. Why? Why am I even reading that? Oh my god. When are we getting a cooking stream? You already know what dish to make? Dude, eventually. Eventually, I will do a cooking live stream. I'll show y'all my cooking skills, or lack thereof. 8 out of 10. Hot takes. Problem is, hot takes is not even a hot takes channel. I don't like this channel at all, man. Nobody even puts out hot takes. Yeah, there's no Flyers will win game 5. Yeah, there's no good hot takes in here, chat. If I can find one, maybe we can talk about it. Let me have a look here. No, there's nothing in there, chat. 8.7 out of 10. That was a good period. That was a really good period. Who are the top 3 players to go in the draft, and who to? McKenna, Stenberg, and then, in my opinion, probably Keaton Verhoff. Although he might not go number 3. Maybe Malhotra will go to the Canucks at 3rd. Maybe Chase Reed. Chase Reed, right? Yeah. When are you going to be day drinking and smoking cigarettes on live stream? Never. Probably never. Hurricane sweep Flyers. I think Philly gets game 4, chat. I think the Flyers get game 4, and then the Canes close them out in game number 5. So we are officially during the intermission break. It is Q&A time. Ask me anything, and I will answer. It could be hockey. It could be whatever the hell you want it to be. McDavid is worse than Crosby at what? Call of Duty becomes shit after Modern Warfare 2019. Yeah, I agree. I do agree. I'm back and someone else got banned. Why isn't Benchmark? Okay, I'm not even reading that. I love dogs got banned. Loser. Favorite pasta sauce? Just regular tomato sauce. I'm not a big sauce person. Like, obviously, I put sauce on my spaghetti. I put a certain sauce on my burgers, my homemade hamburgers. That is really good. But don't really use sauce too much, I'll be honest. I'm a plain guy, chat. I don't put really anything on any of my food. Why did I start YouTube? I always wanted to do it. I'd say 2012, since that year, when I decided. One of my favorite chips, probably Lay's ketchup. Or there is a Walmart brand of all-dressed chips that I also like a lot. What a period. That was a good period, man. That was a really, really good period. You want some special sauce? No, I do not. I'm ordering a loaded baked potato. I had potatoes for supper. I didn't have any, like, chicken or steak to cook, so I cooked, I had potatoes and, like, 8 chicken nuggets. That was my supper, chat. A little bit of a weird combo, but I wanted to have something with the potatoes. In all honesty, probably didn't need anything with the potatoes. I was full. You ever want to branch out to do other content, or do you feel like you're stuck with NHL and 2K? Definitely want to branch out, yeah. I'm honestly just waiting on Grand Theft Auto 6. That's probably the game that I'm going to put a lot of time into, content-wise. It's not going to really retract from anything I'm doing on this channel, but it might interfere with my 2K channel. I got until, I'd say, November 19th to kind of break through that barrier where I'm at on 2K right now. I'll always do NHL content because hockey and basketball are my 2 favorite sports, right? So I'm always going to be interested. I'm always going to play the NHL games. So I'm always going to make content on them. But yeah, Grand Theft Auto 6 is a literal gold mine, chat. I would be a fool. Pretty much any creator would be an absolute fool if they didn't test the waters in GTA 6 and try to make it work, right? That game's going to have a long lifespan. It's going to be around for a while. And it's going to make a lot of people a lot of money. It's literally a gold mine waiting to be released. Favorite NBA team? The Lakers. Lake Show, baby. Bowman is a terrible GM in my opinion. A lot of people have those opinions. What is better, pickles or cucumbers? Oh, dude, neither. Can I choose neither? I deadass do not like pickles at all. I like NHL better than NBA. That's all good. What do I think is winning the Cup? I had Tampa Bay, so they're out. We could, is there a second chance bracket, chat? for the bracket challenge. Is that possible? Am I able to do a second chance one? Let me go back to my league. Let's see. My league. Let's have a look here, chat. Can I display this? Actually, what? Where's my league? Oh, I gotta log in. My bad. Log in to NHL Game Zone. I did my second chance. A Burger King, and it had a rat in the fries. What? I'm not gonna lie. I love Burger King. They got the best burgers, in my opinion. All right. Let's take a look here. How many people did we even have? I got 30. I was ranked 30? What? I wasn't even close. Damn, chat. I didn't get a lot of points, huh? 43 out of 143. I got 50% correct. I mean, I don't like the games thing. The games thing is so, like, how am I supposed to know how many games it's going to take? Only series I got wrong was Philly, Edmonton, and Montreal, right? Yeah. I got 3 series wrong. Who's number 1? This guy's got... So he had them in 5, them in 6. He had Edmonton moving on. He got 1 wrong. He had Philly beating Pittsburgh. Only 1 series wrong for this guy. Shout out Clay Boys bracket. Number 1 in my bracket. Can we do a second chance? Is there a possibility? Second chance bracket, chat? Do we want to do this now? How do I create a new bracket? Huh? I'm not able to do that, chat. I think I'm too late. Ever try Hockey Franchise Manager? No. I don't think I'm allowed doing that anymore, chat. I think it's too late. I waited too long. I waited too long. Oh, reps in the chat to Kings fan. He got banned again by Aiden. Too late, bro? Yeah, I'm definitely late. Everybody type late in the chat. Damn. I honestly really wanted to do a second chance bracket. What did Kings fan even say? Let me see here. Oh, he's just spamming stupid shit. 30 minutes this time. Aiden, you can give him 24 if you want. He's been doing this back-to-back pretty much every live stream he's been in. Calling Avs Habs final. We might get Canes Avs. That might be the Stanley Cup final. Kings fan going through some stuff after the last 6 years of the postseason. Facts. Let's go Sabres. Chat, who are you guys cheering for in this postseason? Even if your team's gone, what team are you hoping wins the Stanley Cup? Canes and Avs? Maybe. We'll see. When will Kings fan ever act mature? Never. Because he's literally a 9-year-old, chat. Habs, Minnesota. What up, Pasta? What's up, dude? Carolina for Rod. Ducks? Interesting one there, Disney. Don't see many people cheering for Anaheim. Habs for me. For my bracket, Habs. Sabres. Sabres would be insane, dude. That would be like one of the most outlier seasons of all time. If the Buffalo Sabres, like, went all the way. First year of actually doing something. After 14 years, make it back into the postseason and win the Stanley Cup. That'd be crazy, man. Red Dead 2 stream when? I don't know. I don't know the actual date. The Red Dead stream, if I do one, it's just going to be out of the blue and like spontaneous. So make sure you're in the Discord and make sure you have the bell notification on. Oh, can I show you? I'm not going to be able to show you guys. Avs versus Habs would be a good final. It would be. Habs is not your time yet, in my opinion. Did Mike Matheson actually score the second goal? Yes, he did. Absolute snipe. It was a snipe. Canucks all the way, huh? Canucks couldn't even win the draft lottery. That's how bad they are, chat. They couldn't even win the draft lottery. I should stream myself playing OG Call of Duty. Think we're in the wrong era for that. Also, I don't play any OG COD. I played Plutonium like a few years ago on my PC. That's pretty much it. Don't play too much of that. Honestly, I just finished my 2K My Career, so I'm done with that. Not really playing a lot of games outside of like recording videos for NHL. Usually I just play 2K and then the odd single player game. I did Obviously, you want to start Red Dead. Leaf stole Canucks draft lottery. I'm a Canucks, Oilers, Habs, and Sharks fan. Holy shit, Hudson. How many teams do you have? Read the person who brought up OG COD username. What? What do you mean? Can we talk about how Norris Bouchard was robbed? He was robbed, man. That's crazy. Not even to be a finalist. Him not winning is one thing. Okay, I can understand that. If you want to pick Zach Werenski, even though they missed the playoffs. But him not being a finalist is insane. So insane. See McKinnon knock the shit out of Boldy? Yep. Saw that. He laid a bunch of hits in game number 2. One on Quinn Hughes as well. I was disappointed Vancouver didn't riot after not getting first overall. What? Chat, what do you guys think is the best single-player game of all time in video game history? I have my opinion. They rioted in 2011. Yeah, they did. Your go-to non-alcoholic drink when watching a hockey game? None. I honestly haven't drank in a while. I will be drinking tomorrow for the UFC fight. So I'm thinking about doing Pekka Pasta sometime in the afternoon, chat. And that should lead me right into the fight. So I'll be able to get loaded with you guys and then go watch some fights, baby. I haven't drank in... I think the last time I drank was game 1, Canes versus Ottawa, when we did that afternoon Pekka Pasta live. April 18th, right? Yeah, it was Coco's birthday. That was the last time I drank. I haven't drank since then. I don't really drink anymore, chat. I just don't really enjoy it at all. Halo 3, UFC, Legend of Zelda, what? Red Dead 2. Red Dead starts off really, really slow. Shemaev winning? Yes. Shemaev is going to steamroll Strickland, in my opinion. Someone really wants to beat past his girlfriend. Huh? That was the crash out one? Yes, that was the crash out one. Where I was loaded out of my mind, and that was probably the reason I got so mad. Man is still hungover from game 1 of the 24 finals. Yeah, that was not good, man. I should go back and listen to how I was like commentating, if I even was, to be honest. I definitely was not sounding good. Over 30 beers by the end of that game. That was rough, Aiden. That was rough. So yeah, we'll do a drinking live tomorrow, chat. We'll do that tomorrow. I hate the AI might be a pro. Team is blocking my shots. Favorite game is the one where I play with you? What? You were so drunk, I was enjoying the game. You weren't. Yeah, we got, I think we got shut out. Who wins the NBA chip? OKC. I think OKC plays New York in the finals, and the Thunder win in 5 games. That is my official prediction. Edmonton should have won Game 1, 2024. Yeah, Bob, we got goalied by Bob that game. Not that I'd know, but that was the biggest crash out I've seen from you. Honestly, I wasn't even that mad. I mean, I kind of was in the moment, but like 5 seconds later, I was fine. It was just, that's what happens when I get drunk, man. Get a little bit crazy. Kings fan PMO kind of pisses me off, too. He's just, I don't know, acting like a fool for no reason. Spurs? I don't think the Spurs, they're too young. I don't think they're winning the chip. They might not even get it around 2. I think they do beat Minnesota, probably 6 or 7 games. But then I think the Thunder take care of them in 6. Favorite UFC fighter? Khamzat Chimaev. He fights this weekend. I was big on the Chimaev, oh my god. I was big on the Khamzat train back in 2020. I saw him make his debut. And I've watched every fight since then. Fighter mine is Charles. Oh, I love Oliveira. I like Khamzat. Big fan of Khamzat and Taporia. I was early on both of those guys. I remember back in 22? I think it was 2022. I typed in a TikTok comment section and said Ilya Totoro. Ilya Totorio? What? Ilya Totoro. Taporio. He's going to become a UFC champ. I was big on the Khamzat train, too, when he made his debut and just completely steamrolled. Who was that guy? Fuck, I'm trying to remember his name. It was on Fight Island, I remember. And then he fought like twice in 2 weeks. I knew he was going to be a champion very early on because he was just so much better than everybody. John Jones, he's probably one of my favorite. I like Oliveira, too. I was a Connor fan back in the day. I mean, who wasn't a McGregor fan? I like the Diaz bros. They're great too. I'm going to watch the VOD of Game 1 of the 24 finals. I'll let you know. All right, Aiden, you let me know how it goes. KSI is the best boxer. Oh, KSI. KSI. Who's better, Tim Duncan or the entire Washington? Oh, Timmy Duncan. Timmy D, baby. Easily. Do Bronx. Showers do Bronx. Wish Patty was fighting Top Toro. Well, he shouldn't have got fucking plastered by Gaethje then. It was a layup fight for Patty, and he got messed up by a washed-up Justin Gaethje. Dude, Ilya is going to do bad things to Justin on the White House lawn. That is going to be a massacre. Jake Paul's the best boxer. Jake Paul's actually not a bad boxer, chat. For how long he's been boxing, he's not horrible. He's obviously not, like, top-tier level. But he's not bad. KSI, the best rapper. Chat, I think I've only listened to one KSI song ever. One KSI song ever. And I think it was Down Like That. I don't know. It was the one when he fought Logan Paul back in 2019. Pasta versus Jake Paul. Dude, he would murder me. Not only is he bigger than me, he's been boxing with the best trainers for 6 years now. He'd knock me out in a round, chat. It would not be close. Would not be close at all. Thick of It was the best. Oh, I remember that got memed. You're definitely 6'5". No, I'm 6 feet. Jake's a big boy, man. He's like 6'2", 6'3". He got up to like, what, 230 for that fight against Joshua? Big. He's thick, man. Did I hear a kid in the background? You did not hear a kid in the background. Shut up, you little shit. Go Canadiens. Yes, la habitants. Estira tabarnak. El abu. El abu. In June, Taporia versus Gaethje. Best UFC card ever. I don't know about ever, but gonna be a good card. Great card. Best UFC card ever. Either 205 in New York City in Madison Square Garden. That was the Eddie Alvarez versus Conor card. Or UFC 300. That was a great card start to finish. I mean, you had two former champs opening up the card. That was madness. It's a good card. Which card? Tonight? Tonight's a good card too, or tonight? Tomorrow. The UFC card tomorrow is a good fight card as well. Which number is better? 6'9", 6'7", or 420? Fuck, 6'9". Shorzy wears 6'9", so. Second period starting soon. Yep, we got the second period about to begin here, chat. All right, we'll see if Buffalo can respond here. 88. 88's my all-time favorite number. Such a sick number to wear. Although, when I play 2K, I don't wear number 88. I wear number 7. That's my basketball number. Basketball numbers are a little bit different compared to pretty much any other sport. Let me out of the basement? No. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the second period about to begin here. All right. Montreal has 1:50 remaining on the power play as they begin the second period. Connor Timmins pounds that puck down the length of the ice. All right, Montreal, can you go up 3-zip? These power plays beginning periods are always not great. Teams are not in funk. They don't look good. Oftentimes, you do not see a lot of goals coming out of an intermission when a team has a power play. Demidov over to Slavkovsky. Trying to go back to Demidov. That's a shit pass. Slav always tries to get a little bit too fancy with his passes, man. Oh no, Demidov is down. Did he get high-sticked? Ivan Demidov is hurt. 4-on-4 right now. Slavkovsky. Down low to Nick Suzuki. Montreal's going to make a change. What happened to Demidov? I didn't even see. Slav. Cross ice to Cole now. He's finding Lane Hudson. Head fakes. Not really moving a lot. Not seeing enough movement on this Montreal power play. Suzuki. Over. Hudson takes a shot right off the shin pads of Samuelson. Suzuki now. Back to Hudson. Hudson. Over to Slavkovsky. Walking. He's trying to go cross ice. I don't like Montreal's power play. They're not moving. Everybody's stationary right now. Nobody's moving. Hudson. Back to Suzuki again. They need to get a shot on net. Boldick. Suzuki's going to move down low now. Nick Suzuki. Waiting. Hudson. Back to Suzuki. He fires one that easily gets blocked. Caulfield tries to move that puck. They're also not giving Cole Caulfield a lot of touches. He's your 50-goal guy, and he barely touches the puck on the power play. Here he goes. Oh, my God. Horrible play. Buffalo gets it out of the zone. Canadiens are going to counterattack again. Final 5 seconds on the PP. Slavkovsky trying to go backdoor, and it goes out of the zone once again. Buffalo has killed off that penalty as we are back to even strength, and Dobish is forced to cover that one up. Wayne Gretzky's a nobody. Demidov got blindsided. Hit looked high. I didn't see it, chat. I'll be honest. Can they show me here what happened? Demidov walked into the middle. Oh, my God. Greenway came out of nowhere. That's a clean hit. No, that is 100% a clean hit, chat. Shoulder to chest. He got lit up. That's what happens when you have your head down, man. That's clean. That is clean. I get why refs do reviews. Yeah, the game's so fast. In my opinion, that's clean, chat. And I'm cheering for Montreal. That was not a headshot. That was shoulder to chest. That is a textbook hit by Jordan Greenway. That's what happens, man. You walk into the middle with your head down. Someone's going to blindside you. It's a full contact sport. Got to have your head up. Tage Thompson is into the offensive zone now. Owen Power joining the rush as he's winning a puck battle down low. Thompson gets hooked down to the ice, and that's going to be a delayed penalty on Le Montreal. Back to the blue line now. Krebs over to Power. Owen Power is going to take his time. They get 6-on-5 now. Back to Power at the blue line. Cross ice to Dahlin. Rasmus Dahlin's going to wait. Hands it off to Tuck. Montreal is just collapsing into the middle right now. Gonna clog up the middle of the ice. Good save, Dobish. And they finally touch that loose puck. And the Buffalo Sabres now head to the man advantage. This is what I mean, man. Everybody thinks the playoffs, they have this notion of, oh, the referees, they put their whistle away in the postseason. It is a power play fest come playoff time. It really is. Power play after power play after power play. Stream the game for 2 seconds. I'm good, bud. Then he got blindsided. Clean hit, though. 100% a clean hit. At first, it did look high, but the angle was pretty bad. Yeah, I saw the replay of it. Textbook hit. Shoulder to chest. That's how you draw him up. All right, Buffalo, you can get back into this game right now. 17-17. Right, I did not do a time check yet. I had to do one for the period. NHL whistles are at least better than NBA. Oh, 100%. NBA have the worst officials in all of sports. All right, 17-11, 17-10, 17-09, 17-08, 17-07. There's your time check for anybody who wants to sync up the game and my reactions. Byram's going to drop it off. Buffalo Sabres back to the main advantage. They torched them in Game 1, but I think they're 0 for 1 so far here in Game 2. McLeod kind of losing that puck on the wall. It doesn't get out. It stays in. Doan over to Benson now. Second power play unit going to work. Ryan McLeod back to Bowen Byram. Byram down low to McLeod now. They're looking for a lane to get a shot on net. McLeod has it down low. He's going to feed it. Oh, no. Jack Quinn broke his stick. Go! Montreal! Jake Evans. He had to slow down for the bobbling puck over to Texier. Good save there by Lyon. He's going to play it as well. That was a shorthanded chance by the Canadiens off a broken stick by Jack Quinn. Benson fires it over to Josh Norris. Hunting Thompson. Good move there by Tage. He's going to curl back. 50 seconds remain on the man advantage. Tage Thompson. Down low to Tuck. Tuck's going to look. Down low to TNT. Back to the blue line. Dahlin. One-timer. Good save by Dobish. Back to the line again. Dahlin. Shot. It's blocked. Rebound. And a great save by Jakub Dobish. Stopping play once again. Dick Medoff. Greenway needs a beating. NASCAR officials are pretty bad. Are they? I don't really watch. I don't think I've ever watched NASCAR, so I would not know. Tell us your goalie be a pro build. Hybrid. That was a great hit by Jordan Greenway, chat. 100% great hit. All right, 15:54. We have a false start off of that faceoff. Demidov's back on the bench, chat. That's good news. You would think with a hit like that, maybe his collarbone, the way he fell to the ice. Why does Buffalo have 6 on the ice? They don't. They have 5. Montreal's going to clear it, though. They clear it down the length of the ice. What is my stance? 46? Yeah, it's 46. I'm also 6'7". 6'7". Here comes a streaking Josh Norris into the offensive zone, but they immediately turn it over, and it is looking like the Habs are going to kill this one off, boys. Buffalo's power play in game one might have been an anomaly. Does not look great at all here in game number 2. Hudson now back for it. Dobson gets laid out behind the net. But here come the Canadiens the other way. 2-on-2. Evans sends it back door and it goes in. What a beautiful feed. And that is Alexander Newhook's 2nd of the game. I think that's going to be an even strength goal, but that was shorthanded. What a feed from Jake Evans. Newhook beat his defenseman to the far post. And then Montreal is up 3-0 here in the second. It is all Habs in this game so far. What a play by Dobson. Takes the hit to make the play. Rims it up the wall. And then Jake Evans. Patience, poise, backdoor feed. And it is a tap in for Newhook to extend the lead to 3. Rasmus Dahlin, that is 100% on you. You got to skate faster back in your own zone. You got beat by the forward. That's on Dahlin, chat. You think Chama wins? I do. I think he knocks out Ghanen, too. What a play by Jake Evans, and the Montreal Canadiens are in full control here in game number 2. Buffalo's got to get going, man. They're getting chances. They're getting power plays as well. Here comes the 4th line now. Kozak losing the puck as he drives towards the net. Nice play by Montreal, but Newhook is so clutch. He has been clutch, man. He really has been. Owen Power, shot. Good save by Dobish. Peyton Krebs now. Walking out from the corner. Sends it back to Bowen Byram. Byram back to Krebs. He fires one on net. That's going to miss, though. Bolduc, it's got to get out. You got time. Nice play. He flicks it up into the middle of the ice. Power back for it now. He's under attack. Owen Power. And we got a penalty? What happened? Benson? What? They just stopped the play there, chat. I think we might have a power play. Yeah, Arbor Jack guy off to the sin bin. The goon back at it again. I think Benson baited him, chat. I think Zach Benson baited him for a power play. Let's see. Oh no, I think it was Jordan Greenway. Slash Greenway a few times. Hooked him a little bit. Where's the penalty call at? Oh, it's the last tap that he gave him. Honestly, chat, that's kind of soft. I understand that Jack guy, he can't really chase the guy around and continue to hack at the guy. That's a little bit soft for playoff hockey. That is a little bit soft. I didn't really see a penalty there, chat. He was just giving some love taps. All right, Buffalo back to the main advantage. Can they do anything, though, is the question. As Montreal is going to kill that one down once again. Dahlin. Skating out of his own zone is Erasmus Dahlin. Buffalo's got to do something on this power play. Back to Norris. Nah, they turn it over so much at the blue line. It's actually comical. So comical. Aiden, thank you for the 5. Here's $5. Don't spend it all at one place. Challenge level impossible. What? I'm only going to get $250 of that, Aiden. Alex Tuck. Down low to Krebs. Or that's Zucker. Back to Tuck. Works it over to Tage Thompson. Also not seeing a lot of Tage Thompson one-timers on this power play. Alex Tuck takes a short side shot that looked like it went in. No. Bounced off the mask of Jakub Dobish. Tuck again. He's going to take his time on the half wall. Down low to Tage Thompson now. Thompson looking. Back to the blue line to Dahlin. Dobish is all over that puck, though. We got 50 seconds to go here on the power play for the Sabres. Dahlin, curling, drag, shot. That one's going to miss the net. Norris puts it in deep. Dahlin battling for the loose puck right now. It swings across to Tage Thompson. He keeps the puck in. Zucker back to Thompson. TNT trying to make a move around Jake Evans, but Montreal is going to clear that puck once again. Absolutely outstanding penalty killing by the Montreal Canadiens. It's been perfect, chat. Quite literally has been perfect. We got 20 seconds to go here. Ryan McLeod into the offensive zone. McLeod. McLeod seems to be the only guy who can actually get it into the zone for Buffalo. Mostly due to his speed. Oh, Buffalo is just not on the same page right now. They have to go back and regroup, and that's going to be another penalty kill by Les Habitants. Montreal's PKing's been spectacular. Bowen Byram into the offensive zone now. Under attack. 12-15 remaining here in the second. Shots are 15-13 in favor of Montreal, who right now are in complete control of this hockey game. Did Kings fan get 24? He might have. Josh Anderson, chip that out, Anderson. There you go, buddy. No icing on the play. Connor Timmins back for it now. He's under attack by Arbor Jackeye. Hard on the forecheck. Jackeye wins that puck battle. This could lead to a Montreal goal right now. Caulfield down deep to Slavkovsky. Nick Suzuki gets the puck now. Slav got laid out below the goal line. He gets it back again. Logan Stanley all over Uri Slavkovsky. Stumbling and bumbling. Back to the blue line. That's a bad play there by Slav. Slav is not a good passer. Like, at all. Nope. That is offside by Zach Benson. As we have a face-off outside of the Montreal zone. Have I seen the Maple Leafs get the first overall pick? Yes. Is Large Fat Wiener banned? Who? Well, we have another commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. You adjust the price of chugging beers for inflation yet? I should, eh? It should be worth $6 instead of $5. I gotta account for inflation, and I gotta account for the fact that YouTube takes half of my donos. Those bastards. Where's Brady Kutchuk? Ah, I remember that. Matthew Kutchuk, Woodchuck Wood. Aiden says don't. You already did that to me? Yeah, I've done it a few times. Because you were donating too much, man. I don't want to die. I just want to have a fun night getting drunk on live stream. San Jose going to be a top 10 team for 4 or 5 years. I agree. They got arguably the brightest future in the entire league. Had Beers at 5, then put them up to 6. I put them back to 5, though. A lot of businesses would not do that, Aiden. You got to show me some respect, bud. Getting blackout drunk is fun. Sometimes. I don't know a single business that would lower their prices after increasing them. We're going to get drunk tomorrow, chat, so make sure you have subscribed to the channel with the notifications on. Hit that like button on the live stream and join our Discord. I add everybody every single time I go live, so that is the best place to get notified when I'm live streaming. We'll do Pekka Pass to Goalie Be a Pro tomorrow, chat. Haven't done that in a minute. Kings Ducks is a series I could care less about. I'll be honest, I haven't really watched much of that series either. It's also on late. I'm not staying up late for that game. You get paid to get drunk. I do that for free. Yeah, you're right. I hate Jordan Greenway. Why, Lyndon? Because he laid out Ivan Demidov. That was a great hit. Fantastic hit. Who wins the cup? I don't know. I had Tampa Bay in my bracket, and that's wrong, so. Pekka Pass to the fucking GOAT is returning, chat. Agreed. Been a while since we did Pekka. Over a week. I think it's been like 10 days, maybe? 10, 11 days. All right. Thompson, Tuck, and I think Zucker are out there right now. Buffalo's got to go back for it. Owen Power behind his own net now. 11 minutes and 20 seconds remain in the second. Buffalo has to get on the board in this period. They got to break that shutout of Jakub Dobish. Oh, my bad, chat. Should not have said that. Tage Thompson now. He's going to curl back. Uh-oh. I'm rigging it against the team that I want to win. Thompson protecting it. 13, Caulfield. Go, Habs, go. Caulfield needs to wake the fuck up, man. He's been a ghost. If Matthews was having his performance, he would get ripped online. I think Cole needs that same ripping. Alex Tuck driving to the outside. Backhander. Doesn't get on net, though. Matheson's going to play it back. McLeod is first on that loose puck, though. Getting rubbed off on the wall by Josh Anderson. Montreal's going to work, or Buffalo working it back to the blue line. Send it in deep. Smart play there. Dobish out to play that puck. Interesting. Matheson now. Getting hit by Thompson. Montreal fails to break that puck out. Back to the blue line. Samuelson turns it over. Suzuki, no! He fell twice, but it's going to be a delayed penalty. Oui. Esti da tabarnak. Elabu Nick Suzuki. Montreal's head to the power play, boys. Everybody type PP in the chat. Shorzy or Pekka Pasta? We'll do Pekka tomorrow. Tampa was a good pick, but who really thought that series was going to be that close? Me. I had Tampa in 7. I thought it was going to be that close. Suzuki would have been gone on a breakaway there, chat. He would have been gone. Honestly, at this rate, Montreal probably wants a breakaway there instead of a power play. Yep, that is a textbook trip. 100%. How many of these drafts are rigged? I mean, they literally did it right in front of us, chat, so pretty hard to rig that. It's just, what are the odds the Maple Leafs won the fucking lottery, man? Oh. Crazy. Only 2 people typing PP out of 400. I mean, a lot of people are probably just listening. And that's perfectly fine to me. I mean, I'm that guy when it comes to YouTube live streams. I don't type in any chats. I just sit back and watch. Time for Cole. They need to get Cole Caulfield more touches on the power play. He's not touching the puck near enough for my liking. Around 8%. 8% of what? NBA is so rigged? I don't know about that. All right. Montreal's going to lose that draw. Connor Timmins. They don't get it out. Demidov. Shot. Missing the net entirely. Good sight to see Ivan Demidov back out. Oh my God. Back out here on the power play. Hudson now. He's going to walk that blue line. Over to Suzuki once again. Caulfield's looking. Doesn't like his options. Suzuki now. Caulfield. One-touch play. That is a goal that Montreal scored on the power play in Game 1 against Tampa Bay. Hasn't worked since then, though. Suzuki. Down low to Caulfield. Cole. Walking out. Puts it down low again to Nick Suzuki. Over to Slavkovsky. Trying to go back door to Nick Suzuki. Couldn't do it, though. Captain Suzuki. Can he get another power play marker for his team? Walking out. Ripping a shot. That one goes wide. Hudson's going to keep it in, though. Lane Hudson. Hands it off to Slav. Over to Suzuki. Down low to Caulfield now. He's looking. We got 50 seconds remaining on this power play. Caulfield. Down low to Suzuki. Suzuki waiting. Feeds it in. Cole. Oh, come on, Cole Caulfield. Timmins had no stick on the play. Demidov, one-timer. He misses the net entirely. There's a wide open net for Ivan Demidov. Suzuki. Hesitating. Sticks in the way a little bit. Slav now. Faking a slap shot. Puts it into the feet of Nick Suzuki, though. Like I said, Slavkovsky's not a great passer. Suzuki, fake shot. 20 seconds to go here. Man advantage. Hudson doesn't get a shot on goal. Suzuki has it again on his half wall. Hands it off down low to Caulfield. Below the goal line in Gretzky's office. Back up to Slav. Curl and drag. Caulfield now. Down low. Suzuki. Shot and an easy save. Oh, wait. We got a rebound. They got it back now. Back to even strength. No more power play. Suzuki, give and go. Uri over. Demidov. It's in his feet. I said it again. Uri Slavkovsky is putting absolute muffins in everyone's feet right now. Slav. Curl and drag off the crossbar. He can fucking rip the puck, though, can he? That man can rip the puck. He just can't pass it. He cannot put it on the tape of his teammates. Montreal going for a line change. Buffalo's been really hemmed in here for a while. Back to the blue line. Matheson shot. That one's going to go wide. Dobson puts it down low to Kirby Dach. Back to the blue line now. D to Mike Matheson. Over to Noah Dobson. Buffalo has Jordan Greenway with no stick right now. Essentially 5-on-4 with a body out there. Everybody on Buffalo has been out there for damn near 3 minutes. They cannot clear it out of the zone. Finally, Kozak gets it out of the zone and he chips it out of play. We have a whistle outside of the Buffalo zone. What a shift by Montreal. They were in the offensive zone for over 3 minutes there, chat. And honestly, they did not get a single good look. Not a single good look. Ale Moriale. Hello, boo. Subscribe, everyone. Seriously, help the channel. I agree. Everybody sub to the channel right now. Hope Cole Caulfield gets touched tonight. I thought that said torched. My bad. Goal? No goal, chat. Are you gay? No. We're going to make another video about Gavin McKenna on the Leafs. I might do a rebuild in a week or two of, like, rebuilding the Leafs. I don't know, like 7-8 years with McKenna, where I, like, trade away Matthews, Nylander, and just basically start from scratch. Is Cole scoring today? No, unfortunately not. He has not looked good. Even on that power play, man, he's struggling to get shots off. He really is. 3-0. I thought it was a goal. No. Why did you... I don't know what gave you that impression. Are you bi? What does that even mean? Bilingual? No. No, I am not. Je m'appelle le pasta. I am le cocksucker. Ho, ho, ho. Are you handsome? I think I'm moderately handsome. Chad, who gets the next goal in this hockey game? Who scores the next one? I thought they were scoring. Would have been nice going up 4-0. Would have damn near almost sealed this game. What do I think wins this series? I had Les Habitants in 6. So you gotta win. You gotta win one of the first two to win in 6. Cole scores the next one. That'd be huge for his confidence. It really would. Imagine Leafs pick Stenberg and they trade him for Yeah, that's an alternate universe for sure. Lane Hudson, nobody scores. Habs are going to win 3-0. You think a Dobish shutty? Does Jakob Dobish register a shutout? Yes or not, chat? All right. 7:21 remaining here in the second period. Habs in full control of this one. Montreal's got to go back for it. Dobish out to play it now. 7:15, 7:14, 7:13, 7:12. There's your time check. Josh Anderson, be careful, brother. That was far away from the loose puck. You could get a interference call pretty easily there. Texier. He's out there with Anderson and Deneau. Protecting that puck. Texier. Losing it at the blue line, and everybody's got to tag up again. Mike Matheson plays it off the boards. Can Montreal get back into the offensive zone? Uh-oh. Alex Tuch hands it off. Thompson in. Shot. Blocked. Puck damn near went out of play. I thought Tuch was going to split the D and go in on a breakaway. Decided to pass to the sniper of that team. Oh, no. Bad play in the middle there by Montreal. Getting a little bit lazy in their own zone. Luckily, they get the red line and they dump that puck in deep. 6:20 remaining here in the first. Demidov. Pulling that puck down low. Plays it back to Noah Dobson at the blue line. Dobson takes a shot. Good save by Alex Lyon. I'm Canadian, bruh. You think Maple Leafs are going to trade Matthews this summer? No. What happened to Smelly Pelly? He disappeared. I banned him from the Discord, and he was never to be seen again. One of my better decisions all time. This feels like a long period. It's all the power plays. It does feel like a long period, though. We're an hour and 30. And it's kind of on par. We'll probably have an hour remaining until the end of the game. It's usually like 2 hours and 30 minutes a hockey game. They're roughly around all the same. Cole is scoring, trust me. Okay, we'll see if Cole Caulfield can extend the lead for Montreal. Goalie from the blue line. There's a rebound. Josh Norris can't clear it, though. That is a hand pass on the play. Whistle blown down. Unborn Dobson, we're born. Okay, that got retracted real quick. 99% the Habs are going to win, but Sabres are going to bounce back. Win next game, I bet. It'll be tough in the Bell Center, man. That place is going to be rocking. I should make a video of rebuilding San Jose with Stenberg. Maybe. We'll see. I don't even know if they're going to take Stenberg. They might end up trading that pick. Cole is scoring past it. Can he get a buzz? I already pretty much buzzed half my hair. I mean, the sides and back are completely buzzed. I got a fade, chat. Dare I say, low taper fade. All right, Dahlin trying to clear that puck out of his own zone, but Montreal, great effort this game so far, man. Very impressed with how the Habs have bounced back. I mean, they haven't won a single... Oh, wait, Dobson from the blue line. Line misplayed that puck. Evans over to Newhook. He's going to play back to the blue line again. Noah Dobson, D to D. Over to Gooley. He takes a shot. That one's going to go wide. Montreal has yet to win 2 in a row in the playoffs, and they have yet to lose 2 in a row as well. Is that too many? Too many men? Too many men on the Montreal Canadiens. Buffalo is headed back to the power play. You cannot do that. Marty St. Louis is not happy. He is not agreeing with that call. Yeah, that's too many, man. That's easily too many. Joe Veleno came out way too soon. The other guy was not off the ice. That's an easy call, and the Sabres are headed back to the PP. Say you want, chat. Say what you will. I think the referees have done a pretty good job in this game. They're calling it consistent, and every single call so far, maybe besides the Jack Eye one, was a good call. I agree with Bouchard not being nominated. Yeah, but you're a hater. Nobody's going to respect your opinion. You don't know puck. Nikolai Habibulin is one of the GOATs of net minding, in my opinion. You might be on a boat on that one, brother. You might be on a boat on that one. Cole shorthanded. Cole Caulfield does not play PK minutes. He's not even going to get on the ice for the penalty kill. Let's go Habs. Habs are going to have to kill this one off, man. You don't want to give Buffalo any momentum heading into the third period. Oh my God, we still have 5:22 left? Damn, this is a long period. You think the Boston Bruins got robbed? Got robbed with what? Well, if Bouchard would stop identifying as Santa Claus and actually defend, maybe go look at some stats and go look at some analytics, you would see he was among the top defensemen in defensive metrics in this regular season. Go take a look. Him and Mo Seider were 1 and 2. Mo Seider was number 1. Bouchard was number 2. He had great defensive numbers this season. Just tell me you don't know hockey. You don't watch him play. You see the lowlights that they post on Twitter. That's all you see. So by your argument, do they rig awards? No, I don't think they rig awards. I just don't think they have the most credible people voting for the Norris and some of the other trophies as well. What is it, the Players Writing Association? I don't know, something like that. I wish you played in the NHL. I wish I played in the NHL too, bud. I think that's every hockey player's dream. It's all right, though. I think I got a pretty good gig here, chat. Can't complain myself. Dahlin, shot from the point. Ooh, Zucker was almost all over that rebound. Montreal's going to clear that puck down. Who do y'all think's going to win the cup? I had Tampa Bay, but obviously I was wrong. Dahlin now. Buffalo has to find a way to get in the offensive zone quickly. They're doing too much when they get into the zone. Like immediately off the blue line, they're trying to make a play, make a deke, and it's just not working. They're not dumping it in and going after it a lot either. Dahlin, down low to Zucker. Jason Zucker. He's going to play that one back to Dahlin now. Rasmus. Back to Zucker on the one-timer. Good block by Newhook. 4:37 remaining. Dahlin shot. Good save, Dobish. Tage Thompson's going to take it up here. Thompson. Down low to Tuck now. He's going to take his time. Hands it off. TNT trying to go short side. What a bomb. But that's going to go down the length of the ice. So what, does Bowman and Knobloch still have employment? Well, Bowman's going to stay, but it's like 90% Knobloch's getting fired. I doubt Knobloch's coming back. I would be really surprised. His whole coaching staff's probably gone. He's going to get fired. Bruce Cassidy's going to come in. We'll have a new head coach next season. Mike Matheson, good clear again. Buffalo's not getting anything going on the man advantage. Nothing at all. I'm smarter than that idiot known as Stan Bowman. Think Jason Robo staying in Dallas? I don't think they can afford him. Don't. I'm going to slide that across to McLeod. We have 20 seconds to go here on the power play. Give him a go there. Cross ice to Jack Quinn. Quinn, down low to Benson now. Oh, what? Jakub Dobish went for the poke check there on Zach Benson. Shot. Oh, Benson tried to get a stick on that one back door. Jack Quinn now, your last man back. You don't want to lose that puck battle. Montreal's going to clear it out of the zone, and we are back to even strength. Demidov out of the sin bin. Owen Byram now with 3:10 remaining. Hands it off to Quinn. He's going to dump it in. Peyton Krebs is first on that loose puck. Centers it out front. Montreal can't get out of the zone, though. Good play by Owen Power at the blue line. Dahlin's going to activate. He's going to leave it as well. Krebs shot. Saved by Dobish. And he is covering that loose puck up. Oh, my God. Benson was all over that loose puck. Benson is an absolute rat, man, and I love it. Hell of a player. You need those types of players in the postseason. You really do. Where do you think Robo is going then? Honestly, I don't know. Somebody's going to have to obviously match him, right? Or does he just like hold out and ask for a trade and then Dallas eventually trades him? I just don't know if Dallas is going to give him the money that he wants. He wants more than Rantanen, so I don't know. It's a weird situation in Dallas. Watch the Oilers hire Bruce Boudreau. Oh, Bruce Boudreau. Oh, man, that's a throwback, chat. That is a throwback. Bruce Boudreau. I remember him in Washington and all those disappointing playoff exits. Oh, I remember those. Those were the days, man. Can you be my Pekka to my pasta? Plus you're a cutie patootie. All right, Liam. Calm down on the glaze. Even for me, that might be a little bit too much. Too much glaze. What's going on here? They still haven't sorted out all the players from the scrum? Benson literally... Oh, no. Benson got knocked, and then he tried to go after Dobish on the loose puck. Dobish gave him a blocker to the dome, though. That's a penalty. You can't do that, man. Goaltenders are not allowed to use their blocker. That should be a penalty. I don't think they made a call on the play, though. I don't think we got a single call there. A goal for the Habs. Habs, Buffs are going to win or going to lose. Okay. And then Dahlin was chirping Dobish, too. Dobish is not afraid, though. He was chirping Nikita Kucherov in round one. He ain't afraid of it. All right, we got 4-on-4 for 2 minutes. And there's only 2:56 remaining here in the period. We'll see what happens here, chat. Yep, they got to send a message. All right, we got 4-on-4. We'll see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. Can Montreal go up 4-0? That would all but put this one out of reach. I mean, we still got somewhat of a game right now. Lane Hudson plays that one around to Dobson now. Puck possession is key in 4-on-4. Good intercept there by Power. And here he goes the other way. Owen Power into the zone. Hands it off to McLeod. McLeod sifting, waiting, firing. Great save by Dobish, though, once again. Slavkovsky plays it back to Hudson. Hudson just gave it away. Suzuki's going to beat out the icing. Line out to play it now. No icing on that play. Force the goaltender to come out. 2:10 remaining here in the second. Owen Power. Back in 2020 or 2021. It was 21 when he got drafted, right? It was 2021. Jake Evans holding on to that loose puck now. Killing some time behind his own net. Damn, this Buffalo power play is god-awful, Chad. It's so bad. It is so incredibly bad. I can't even believe it. Carrier. He's going to lose that one. 1 minute and 35 seconds to go. Still have 4-on-4 for 40 seconds. Carrier at the blue line now. Makes a play with it. Down low. New hook. Shot. Saved by Alex Lyon once again. 3 goals on 20 shots is not bad. Even though the first 3 goals were on like the first 7 shots. Alex Lyon has recovered ever since. And Montreal's holding on right now to a 3-0 lead. McDavid is a Hart finalist. Indeed he is. Best player of all time, McDavid. Samuelson, 10 seconds to go here on 4-on-4. Gets it into the zone. Icing? No icing on the play. Benson on that half wall. Zach Benson. It's knocked down by Dobson. Cole Caulfield now plays it back to Noah Dobson. Didn't feel great chipping that one off the wall. Look at Dobson just winning board battles, man. Hands it off. Dahlin. Good save there by Dobish. Josh Doan at the blue line. Shot. Blocked. Over. Shot. Backdoor feed. And there it is. Zach Benson tapping backdoor. And the Buffalo Sabres with 37 seconds remaining in this second period are going to get the crowd back into it. are going to ruin the shutout of Dobish. And they have just made this a hockey game. They're going to gain momentum from this now, chat. Allez, Montreal, et la puta tabarnak. Zach Benson, tabarnak. That's massive, chat. What a great play. First off by Zach Benson, winning the board battle down low. Out-muscling Lane Hudson and works it back to the blue line. Doan gets his shot blocked, and then who was it, Tuck? No, Doan backdoor feed, and it was a tap-in, man. Easy tap-in there. What a pass. Zach Benson was on the doorstep. Absolute menace. He's been Buffalo's best player. By far and away, backdoor, he wanted it, and he absolutely finished it. And then he chirps Jakub Dobish. He does. He chirped him after that. Oh, he didn't get a penalty either. You know what, chat? I am increasing my enjoyment of Zach Benson. He's like a mini Marchand. He reminds me of a young Brad Marchand. He's got skill. He plays hard. Texier now in. Oh, nice block shot there by Connor Timmins. We got 10 seconds to go here in the second period. Texier feeding it to the middle. Lyon's going to poke it. Timmins out to play it now. That was a crucial goal for the Sabres as they try to mount a comeback here in the third period. They are down 3-1. We have ourselves an interesting finish here, chat. They get back in the game. They break the shutout. They get some momentum. Benson aura-maxing. Everyone loves chirping Dobish. I mean, goalies that talk shit, they're going to be susceptible? I don't know the word I'm trying to look for. They're going to be the goalies that face the most shit from players. I mean, I've talked shit to some goalies sometimes, especially my friends that I knew and I was like playing against. I let them know, man, I'm in your kitchen. I'm gooning to you right now. What does that even mean? All right, chat, that was a fun end to the second period. It is now officially the second intermission, which means Q&A time. Ask me anything. Ask me literally anything as I shove a cookie down my throat. W dude, thank you for the stream. A sub, appreciate it. Real Apex. Thank you, buddy. Have you ever been cheated on? Yes. I think it's like a canon event for all men to get cheated on. I don't know a single guy that has never been cheated on. It happens to everyone. Eventually. Past the best hockey channel. Appreciate it, brother. Thank you very much. You guys are too kind. Too kind. Never been with anyone, so I'm good. I got touched by Pekka. All right, Liam, calm down. Thing is, most guys are trash, waiting to be thrown away, according to girls. They just basically stay with someone until they find someone better. Yeah, that happens a lot, man. There's a good saying that has been floating around online for many years, is that she's not yours. She was never your girl. It was just your turn. I'm trying to think about it for a minute. It's like, you were never mine. It was just my turn. Have you cheated on anyone? No. No, I have not. I don't think I would have the heart for that. Like, even if I did, like, make a mistake, I'd probably have to, like, confess. The only good channel, I'll stop with the sus messages. All right. Been cheated on and broken up by at a couple's resort. Oh, that's tough. Was that at the beginning or the end of the vacation? Never been cheated on. Calling the game 4-2 Montreal. That was my prediction, right, chat? I said 4-2 at the beginning of the live stream. Do I think Gavin McKenna will win Rookie of the Year? I mean, he's probably the favorite. Him or Stenberg, right? They got to make the rosters first. Planning on staying single for life? Might be a good choice. What should I use for my Riz line? I don't got anything. Beginning of vacation, we had to spend 3 nights there. It was screwed up. Oh, dude, that's so bad. So you guys stayed in, like, the same hotel room after that? That fucking sucks, dude. Sorry to hear that. I got Colorado to win the Cup versus the Sabres. Interesting. I think Carolina, if not this season, they're never winning the Stanley Cup, chat. Play 5 Nights at Freddy's. Isn't that a horror game? God damn, these cookies are so good. Chat, Chips Ahoy, chocolate chip cookies. W or L? How is this guy, like, typing with... Oh, it's French. Allez, go Canadiens, beau Sabres. Oui, 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 yes. Elabou. I need to see a Elabou in this third period. Do I hate the Knights? Vegas? I think the entire NHL hates Vegas. Not like the commissioner and the actual front office, but like fans. I think it's a good day for the NHL when Vegas loses. No hate towards the Golden Knights, though. 10 out of 10. Chips Ahoy changed my life. Dude, they're so good. I gotta stop buying them, man, because I'm pigging out. All right, let me turn up my TV a little bit. Oh, of course. As soon as I turn it up, it's fucking Ron McLean barking. Get out of here, Ron McLean. Chat, do you guys think we could start, like, a petition to get Ron McLean fired? Is that a possibility or no? Here's a good Riz line. Do you like soccer? Because I want to get messy. Hey, I haven't heard that one before. That was offensive. I'm from Vegas. All good, brother. No hate. Vegas is a great tourism spot. I gotta be honest. A lot of the hate is generated from Stoner. He gives you guys a bad rep as Vegas fans. He's the only bad Vegas fan I've run into. I've only seen, I think, you, another guy that was in the live streams last year for the playoff run. He was a Vegas fan, and he was really chill. It's only been Stoner that... He's the only guy that I know that's, like, crazy. He's overall a crazy person, so kind of to be expected. Best Riz line. I don't got no Riz lines, Chad. Chips Ahoy will hurt you less than the woman. Messi is better than Ronaldo. Change my mind. I'm not that big into soccer, so. I thought Messi was declared the GOAT after winning the World Cup back in 22, chat. Was that not the case? Can't wait for Gavin to get older. Then him and Matthews will be crazy. Listen, I don't think Matthews is going to be around long term. Even winning #1 overall pick. Don't think so. What will last forever in this world? Taxes. Taxes are never going away. Biggest scam of all time. What do you mean you take a percentage of my paycheck? When you learn about space, chat, it's kind of crazy that here we are on a floating, orbiting island. Or a world that has its own atmosphere. That is so tiny and insignificant. And yet here we are, paying fucking taxes. Let's go Vancouver to start a riot to fire Ron McLean. Chat, how many of you guys were actually alive when that riot happened back in 2011? Floating rock in space. That's literally what we are. We're so insignificant. Everyone hating Vegas Golden Knights is a universal thing. Yep. It's also universal that everyone loves Ilya Bryzgalov. Why you have to be mad? Why you have to be mad? It's only a game. It's only a game. Cocksucker! I was 3 when that ride happened. I was alive, but 6, not me. I want to recruit you past it to the island. What island? Betson sticked the goalie, then lays there. He should have been penalized. I don't think he sticked him. He got bodied down to the ice and then try to be dirty on the goalie, but that's a play. That's how you play in the playoffs, man. Zach Benson, you guys got to find an answer for Benson because Montreal's having a tough time dealing with him. was only 2 years old. I was 5 days old. I was born that year. Oh, God. You guys are making me feel old, man. You guys are making me feel so old. I was 16 in 2011. There we go, Disney. There we go. I was born in 2008. Damn. Born the same year as my late great dog. R.I.P. Coco. The legend lives on, though, chat. Do I like Dobish or no? Yeah, I do like Jakub Dobish. I like that he likes talking shit to the players. It makes it fun and interesting. I was 19. No, you weren't, Melatonin. You were probably like 5 years old back in the day. I miss my old dog. Me too. Me too, brother. Every single day. I wake up with that. We'll graduate high school in 3 years. Nice, dude. In the future, Connor McDavid will be on the Leafs. Maybe. Probably not, though. I do have a video idea of putting Connor McDavid on the Montreal Canadiens. I'm going to trade him to Montreal. I'll give Edmonton some assets back. Because all I'm seeing on the Twitter timeline is just McDavid mock trade after McDavid mock trade. And I'm sick of it. Sending him to Les Habitants. I got a bunch of video ideas written down, chat. I'm ready to go. Also, I should check on the other sports that are live right now. How old are you? I'm old enough. Old enough. Coco is the GOAT. Legends never die. Yes, sir. I'm glad that I have a community here that will never forget him. I got a video now that's on my homepage. That's never getting changed. That's always going to be there. I basically immortalized my dog. There we go. The GOAT. He can get traded. He doesn't have a clause. Who, McDavid? I think McDavid has a no movement clause. Pretty sure. He's older than dirt. Who? Past is older than 1 and younger than 99. That's fact. Don't worry, I'm a chill Vegas fan. R.I.P. Coco. He did live a long, good life, chat. He did live a long, good life. He was 18. Not too many dogs can live that long. I got a lot of time with him. I'm 32 years old now. Damn. That is Unk territory. What is the score of the Knicks game? Let me turn this on right now. You're one of the best YouTubers in my life, bro. Love you from Canada or Quebec. Ah, oui, oui, oui. Merci beaucoup. Les cocksucker. Knicks are up 76-72. All right, third quarter. Not bad. Bro, Coco was older than me. I'm 9. Yeah, he was older than a lot of my viewers. That was an ongoing joke. He was born in 2008, April 18th. I can't believe, like, the NHL started on his birthday. That was the weirdest thing for me. I thought I was going to hate it, but it is what it is. My old dog died at 2. Sorry to hear that, brother. Where did the name Pasta come from? It's a nickname. It is a nickname. So if you feel old after that chat message, I do feel old. You guys make me feel old pretty much every day. When I still think that 2016 was 4 years ago. This is the first ever live stream I've seen from your channel. Go look on my history, brother. I got lots of videos and lots of live stream, lots of content to consume. Because you're Unk. I guess I'm classified as an Unk now. That's crazy, man. That's so crazy. I don't feel like an Unk, Chad. I feel great. I feel young. Honestly, this past year I've gotten in shape and I feel younger than ever. No, I will admit, back in 2024 when I was probably at my heaviest, honestly, I had to jump a fence to play basketball with my buddy. Just like old times, and I had a lot of issues climbing and jumping that fence. It felt like my knees exploded, dude. Really did. You think the Oilers are good? I mean, objectively speaking, they are good. What is my real name? 50K is an age reveal, and 100K is a name reveal for this channel. Those are the 2 milestones, chat, that we agreed on many years ago. So help your boy get to 50K subscribers and I will reveal my birthday. You already know that it's January 27th, but what year is the question? Do I think McDavid is a good player? No, he's horrible. He's ass. Did you tear both MCLs? I did not, but felt like I did. feel like I could, what I'm going to do this summer, chat, I'm going to go into my old barn. I'm going to find my old trampoline that I had as a kid. I'm going to set that bitch up. I'm going to set it up this summer, and I'm going to go back to being an acrodynamic all-star. Have to go now. Bye. Thanks for coming out, Liam. And dog years Coco was like 126. Yeah, he was old. He was over 100. He would have been 18 in April. He died March 12th. You think Crosby is good? No, he sucks too. They all suck. They all suck. I also hate Zach Benson. You're supposed to hate him. He wants you to hate him. He's doing a great job, man. That means he's doing his job if you hate him. I gotta have another cookie. Way too good, man. Did I let him try chocolate before he passed? No, not chocolate. But I'd say probably late 2024 is when I started giving him like some table scraps because, I mean, he was already 17, 16 years old at that time. So like when I get Swish LA, I'd give him some chicken and some fries. I gave him a lot of fries one time. And then he'd lick my fingers. Oh, man. He would lick my fingers dry, chat. Pause. But he would. He was a food fiend. That was the only thing that kept him going. That was the only thing that kept him going. Cole Caulfield has been trashed this playoff series. He's been trashed the entire postseason. Let's be honest. He has not been good. Who scored for the Habs? Oh, geez, I got to think now. There's 3 goals. Chad, who scored for the Habs? I'm trying to think. Jake Evans had that nice backdoor feed. Newhook's got 2. Yeah, Alexander Newhook has 2 goals. And then the other goal, it was Mike Matheson. Matheson with the beauty from the blue line. Absolute snipe. Yep, I remember now, chat. Took me a minute. Did you go in Canada or NON? Canada. Newhook twice, yeah, and that Matheson bomb from the blue line. My pet ferret always tried stealing my... You had a pet ferret? What? How was that? That's great. I remember back in like 2019, I wanted a pet monkey. I wanted a Chipushkin monkey. I was big in on Instagram. There was this guy that lived in Africa. He had like gray hair. And he lived with lions. He had monkeys. He had like 4 monkeys. I forget his name. I think I still follow him on Instagram. It was like him, the real Tarzan. I started following those types of accounts. And I was like, dude, I really want a monkey. I wanted a lion when I was 7. Who are you, Mike Tyson? What? Was it an ugly goal to concede for us, the Habs? Not really. I mean, it was a backdoor tap-in to Zach Benson. It's just a beautiful feed. A little bit of a breakdown defensively by the Habs. Can we do a wave? You guys can do a wave. I love monkeys. Yeah, I wanted a monkey. But they're a lot of work, chat. Very high maintenance. A lot of work to them, so. Thoughts on Trae Young? Good offensive player. Horrible defensively due to his size and just lack of any strength at all. He gets picked on defensively by every single team. Players I hate. We got both Kachuk brothers, Sam Bennett, Austin Matthews, Jack Hughes, Jordan Greenway, and Zach Benson. What? Check my edit? What do you mean check your edit? I pet a lion when I was 7? What? I'm calling cap on that. You think Minnesota is still in this series? They gotta win tonight, chat. Actually, they don't play tonight. Wait, right. I completely forgot Minnesota and Colorado has a fucking 4-day break. That is unheard of. 4 days. I don't think I've ever seen that in the Stanley Cup playoffs. That is a lot of time, chat. In South Africa, it's a place called Lion Park. Okay. Chat, what do y'all think of sparkling water? W or L? It's weird they have 4 days. Very weird. Why could we not give Buffalo and Montreal an extra game between, or extra day between their games? And then minus one of the days for the Avs. They don't need 4. 3 is enough. 2 is more than enough, honestly. They got 4. That's crazy. Have we ever seen that, Chad? L, it sucks. You guys are saying L? Really? You guys don't like sparkling water. Some of it kind of sucks. The one I have is pretty good. 0 calories, though. That's a W. Listen, Chad, I know most of you guys are kids. Once you get older, you'll start worrying about calories. Once that cholesterol gets high and the metabolism slows down, you'll start worrying. All right, third period is underway. 1948, 1947, 1946, 1945. As the Montreal Canadiens try to hold on to a 3-1 lead here. Are they going to be all defensive and trap it up and not really try to generate any offense? I don't really see Montreal doing that. They don't seem like the team to be doing. A nice move there by Doan at the blue line, but he loses it. You realize at the start of the season, Sabres were 4-4-11? I mean 4-4-1? I don't think they were 4-4-11. Linden hates everyone who beats his team. Teams with an S. Buffalo's going to dump it in. The Sabres have to get in on that forecheck and cause turnovers. That's probably the only way they get back in this game, Chad. I'll be honest. I will be honest with y'all. We got 19 minutes, 19 hard miles here at Le Montreal. Let's get out of this game. Let's head back to the Bell Center, all tied up at 1. That's going to be icing on Montreal, though, unless Danault can beat him. Nope, he does not. I love drinking TV static. It's like someone yelling the flavor across the room. Why do you guys say that? The sparkling water that I'm drinking does not taste like TV static. It has fizz in it. It's like pop without the calories. Mine's a raspberry flavor. It's actually really good. I like it a lot. And I like it even more because it has no calories in it. The only thing I drink really is water. Water and then some sparkling water. All right. Buffalo wins that faceoff. Bowen Byram now. He's going to send that one in deep. To the middle of the ice. Krebs leaving it. Oh, Zucker couldn't get a shot on that. Nice move there. But Jakub Dobiš up to the challenge once again. As that puck is out of play. As long as they don't blow it like Boston, Montreal will be fine. Canes will get swept. We own the Canes. Who is we? I don't think anybody is sweeping Carolina this season, chat. Don't think that's going to happen. Which player is better in Montreal, Caulfield or Suzuki? Suzuki. He is a 100-point player, and he's got Selke-level defense, so we'll go him. Nice move by Zucker, but he gets it poked off his stick. Oh, my God. Lane Hudson. Can he get in on a breakaway? Hudson? No, he just got caught to the outside. Good rush there by Lane, though. What a killer instinct to go off on that opportunity. 18:10 to go. Cross ice. Dahlin diving at the loose puck, but he cannot get it. Hudson has it behind his own goal now. Montreal wants to milk as much clock as possible. Evans chips it in. Samuelson protects. Makes a breakout feed over to Josh Doan. Son of Shane, the legend. Who is better? I can't even say that right now. Josh Doan's so early in his NHL career. He's not better than Shane Doan. Shane Doan, how many goals does Shane Doan have, chat? Somebody research that for me. Benson gets into the offensive zone, dumps it in. They are headhunting Zach Benson, man. That's the thing. When you're that rat-level player, you got to keep your head on a swivel. You know everybody wants to lay your ass out and then make fun of you for it. But goddamn, is he a pest. Benson has it now. Downloaded Doan. Losing it to Mike Matheson. Good pinch there by Owen Power. Back to the blue line. Zucker. Or that was Norris. Shot by Benson. It's blocked, and it's outside of the Montreal zone. Suzuki or Caulfield. Nick Suzuki. Wee. Oh. Marchand got rocked many times in Boston. None will be bigger than that PK Subban hit. Tuch takes a shot. Good save by Dobiš. He absolutely destroyed Brad Marchand. Power from the blue line, and Jakub Dobiš is dialed in right now as he covers that puck up. I hate when the AIs are offside in 26. They do it so often, man. That's been in the game for years. EA has to find a way to fix that. Who do I think will win the cup? Carolina has a chance. They look good. The Canes look good, man. But again, they love feasting on inferior competition. We'll see when they get to the conference finals when they face a good team. Because let's be honest, they've kind of had a little bit of a cakewalk, right? They've had somewhat of a cakewalk. Who do I think will be on the 27 cover? Celebrini or Bedard? Maybe both. Maybe like a Young Guns multi-cover. Matheson is going to flip that one out. Is that ice? No, Josh Anderson beat out the icing. Shout out to Anderson, man. You need players like that. Philippe Danault now. Cycles it down low to Texier. He gets separated from that puck by power, and the Sabres are going to break out. One and only captain, Suzuki. Oh, Buffalo's just waiting way too long. Here we go. Bone Byram in front of the net. Thompson, he's in tight behind. Sends it out in front. Dobish was all over that, though. Thompson, cross ice to one power now. Back to TNT. Tage, waiting. No, he lost the handle on it. Carrier, 2-on-1 for the Canadiens with Danault. Carrier takes the shot and he rips it far down. What a fucking beauty. Et la boo! Alex Carrier, 2-on-1 snipe show. Montreal desperately needed that one. That was a bad turnover by Tage. His second of the game that led to a goal against. Not great by Thompson. He fell at the blue line. Those long-ass legs. Bambi on skates there. He just had it. He faked the shot, and then he went down. 2-on-1. It was Carrier and Danault. And the defenseman, Alex Carrier. Beauty. Top shelf it in. Extending the lead to 3. The Habs desperately needed that one, chat. Everybody type a W in the chat. Et la boo. Le Cocksucker. Beautiful. All right, Jakub Dobish dialed in. That might have been the game there, chat. Nice turnover change. What a snipe. That was Alex Carrier, the D-man, sniping that, by the way. Montreal getting some offense from their back end. Matheson with a beautiful snipe in the first period. And now Alex Carrier gets himself a 2-on-1. Oh, bar down. You heard the ping. Oh, man, that ping was beautiful. You gotta love hockey. Chris Cuthbert has a nice voice to listen to. He does. He's not a bad announcer. I like him. Who do you think's going to win, Buffalo or Canadiens? I'd Habs in 6. That was my official prediction. Habs in 6. All right. Buffalo, you are in a hole. You are now officially down 4-1. And we got 15:40 remaining here in the third. Kirby Dack trying to waste some time. Back to the blue line of Gooley. Gooley, uh-oh, don't turn it over, Caden Gooley. Turns it over the blue line. Luckily, he's back. And Buffalo is just missing passes and icing the puck. Respect that commentating legend, bro. He's like 70. He's 70. I miss Jim Houston. I think that's his name. Was it Jim Houston or Craig Simpson? Whoever used to do the Leaf games. Chris Cuthbert does it now, but the other guy was sick. I used to love listening to his voice. What do you think Matthews is going to sign? I mean, he's signed for the next 2 seasons. He's not going anywhere unless he gets traded. It's going to be 5-1 Habs. My prediction was 4-2. What a shot there by Noah Dobson. Slavkovsky works it back to the blue line. Hudson, one-timer, over. Good save again by Alex Lyon. Not having the greatest game. Hudson at the blue line. Head fakes and crossovers. Crossovers, brother. Suzuki plays it back to Dobson. They are just holding on to puck possession right now. Smart play by Montreal. They don't want to turn it over. They don't want to give Buffalo the puck. They just want to kill as much time as possible. You guys are up by 3 here in the third. Also, where's Lou's Twitch? His Sabres are losing and he doesn't show. Oh, right. He's at the watch party. My bad. My bad. He said that at the beginning of the live stream. This guy's spamming way too much. Goodbye, brother. You have been banned. There's your attention. Your 5 seconds of fame. 5 seconds of fame. That puck is out of play. 14:38 remaining. Canadiens scored another goal. I will suck my own toes. Pause. I don't even know why I read that, chat. I don't even know why I read that. That's honestly bizarre. W Pasta, let's go. Yay. How do I read that and not realize? I got to start looking before I read. Logan Stanley wired one there. Broke Demidov's stick, but Montreal gets it out of the zone. Stanley's going to pound it in deep. Went away for 2 seconds, and they got another goal. They did. 2-on-1, Alex Carrier. Here they go again. Newhook. Maybe got a third guy coming in. Late trailer. Ah, no, Jake Evans, you were floating too much, brother. Gliding into the offensive zone is never going to work in the playoffs. People spamming the alphabet in chat. Lovely. Yeah, I know. Benson. Moving to the middle. Zach Benson. Oh my, what a play, but what a better save by Jakub Dobeš. Holy hell. How did he make that save? What a play by Benson. That was filthy. Fake shot, backhand pass. Dobeš got over there, though, in time. That was a massive save. Biggest of the game so far. Dear God. I need to see a replay on that, man. Byram's going to leave it for Owen Power. Power skating it through the neutral zone. Hands it off to a streaking Alex Tuch. Good save there by Dobeš. Jakub Dobeš stealing the show here in Buffalo. Byram hands it off. Tuch, shot. That one goes wide. Shot from the blue line again. Save. Power. Buffalo is just throwing everything on net. Very smart move. Here comes Philippe Danault. Danault the other way. Just sends it in on Alex Lyon. Smart play. Don't take no penalties. Don't have any turnovers at either blue lines. Just calmly milk the clock out. Doc below. Out in front. Good stop there by Lyon. Here come the Sabres the other way. They got numbers. Jack Quinn stopping up. He's going to leave that for Dahlin. Back to Quinn. Over to Ryan McLeod. McLeod. Nah, you can't force feed that cross ice, man. Montreal saw that all day. All day. If the Canadiens score another goal, I will... Okay. Not reading it. Not reading it. Did we lose? No, the game's not over. 12:25 remaining in this third. Dahlin trying to move that loose puck. Montreal doing a great job defending right now. Not being over-aggressive. Not turning the puck over and just making smart play after smart play. Dahlin keeps it in. Gets stripped at the blue line by Zach Bolduc. And he's going to clear that one down. Samuelsson has to go back for it now. Mattias Samuelsson, 12 minutes remaining in the third, ladies and gentlemen. 12 minutes remaining in the third. Sabres are butt. Are they butt, chat? Are they actually butt? It's a 4-1 game. They won game number 1. They had full control of that game pretty much from start to finish. Peyton Krebs. Back to Samuelsson. That gets blocked, and it's out of the zone again. Montreal is coming out here with a good mindset here in this third period. Zucker, cross ice. Tage Thompson's got to make up for that goal that he just caused, man. Might have just lost the Buffalo Sabres that hockey game. Suzuki, cross ice to Slavkovsky. Uri Slavkovsky's going to take his time now. Lane Hudson in his own end. Over to Newhook. Not just dumping and chasing, though. The Montreal Canadiens are holding on to puck possession and just trying not to allow Buffalo to get any momentum to get back into this series. Back to the blue line now. Dobson, fake shot. He's going to activate. Sliding it across. Demidov almost had his first ever goal in the playoffs. His stick should have been on the ice, laddie. Should have been on the ice. Oh my, what a save by Alex Lyon. Oh, Benson, is he gone? Benson's first on the puck the other way. Getting run into by Mike Matheson. Alex Lyon came out and challenged the shooter there, dude. Where's the screen with the live feed? It's right there, brother. Literally above the computer gameplay. Benson. Waiting in the neutral zone. Montreal's not even chasing. Not even bother chasing. Can we make the score bigger? I can't see it. You guys can't see the score? The score is very big. Are you on a phone? Don't hear them chanting Dobeš now. Yeah. What do you think of the Leafs winning the draft lottery? I did not like it. Not a fan. Not a fan at all. As we head to a commercial break. Someone is spamming. Nobody's spamming. What? All right, chat. The question now becomes, does Montreal blow this? I mean, it feels almost impossible of them blowing it right now. Especially the way Dobeš is playing. I'm not even wearing my contacts and still can't see it. There we go. We figured out the problem. You're just blind as a bat. We may have Helen Keller in the chat. Maybe. I'm on a phone and I can see the score perfectly. Yeah, it's big enough. I can't make it any bigger, chat. It wouldn't really fit with the layout. Do they pull a 2013 Maple Leafs? No way. That Leaf team did not even, they were not good enough to be up 4-1 in Game 7. So it's really not that surprising that they collapsed. Damn, Allen Iverson's repping Flyers gear right now. Watching the Sixers game. Oh, you said you were wearing your contacts? All right, all right. It's only bigger at night with a lady. Whoa! Who said that? Who said that? You know what I hate? I hate how YouTube changed the live streaming thing here. Damn, it's kind of crazy. I know it's the second round, but these Montreal watch parties are doing 5 to 7 times, actually 6 to 7 times better than the Edmonton Oilers ones did. I mean, to be fair, the Oilers ones, they did start at 10 p.m. Eastern, so they were later in the evening. These ones are 7 p.m. start times. It's only smaller with a lady when she's okay, all right. Not even reading that. We got to get back to the game now. Why is this a game? What do you mean, why is this a game? What? 6-7. I found a Mike Richards LA Kings jersey at Goodwill and bought it. Nice, brother. W Cop. Good addition. All right, 10:15 remaining. We got 10 minutes to go here in the third period. Can Buffalo do anything? They got to get a quick one. Oilers are trash. Well, if they're trash, what does that make the Winnipeg Jets then, Melatonin? You think Winnipeg is trash? Honestly, I think Winnipeg should be relocated. That's my opinion. 9:50 remaining here in this third period. Montreal Canadiens clogging up the neutral zone. Quinn's got some space now. Yeah, Quinn. Hands it off. Nice beauty feed. McLeod doesn't even take a shot. Come on, Ryan McLeod. You got to fire that one on net, dude. Own power. Buffalo cannot play the possession game right now. They have to send everything on net. Good hit there by Alex Carrier. Knocking over McLeod. Bad play there by Anderson. Buffalo regains possession. Jack Quinn. Over to Owen Power. Power. Hurling back. Finds Quinn. Just one too many moves when they're under pressure right now. Buffalo's trying to deke through 3 Montreal players, and it's not happening. Not happening at all. 9 minutes to go here in the third, ladies and gentlemen. The Sabres trying to push for some offense. Thompson, curl and drag. There it is, but it is deflected out of play. Good stick by Gooley. Very active stick there by Caden Gooley. All right, brother, don't spam 6-7. All right, I got to ban you then. Rips in the chat. One too many 6-7s. One too many. Another commercial break. We just got back from commercial break, man. God damn it. Oh, the NHL just littered. You're littering your sport with commercial breaks. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Are we for real, Pasta? What do you mean, are we for real? Winnipeg can be the Whalers. I've relocated the Jets a time or two. What does this say? In the Pasta. Good job, W Pasta. Why is monkey edits? Why? What is that sign? I see in the Pasta and then I hover around it with my mouse and it says W. It changes the W. How do you even do that? Back in the olden days, the NHL didn't have ads. Oh, that was the golden age of television. We're far beyond that now. New Hook has been so clutch. L Pasta banning. Listen, I'll ban you too, brother. What is this, a Ford F-150? No, it's not a Ford. Google trans? I'm not Googling trans. I'm good. W passed the banning almost 100 years ago. Don't threaten me with a good time. Some people like being banned. I remember, Chad, you guys remember Bella? She got hid from the channel a few months ago, but she was around for a few years and she always got banned. Just picking fights with everybody in the chat. It was crazy. More specifically, Justo. And then she said something very insensitive about Justo's aunt, and that was the end of that. No. Remember when there was only one ad and never 2-minute unskippable? Yeah, I remember when there was no ads on YouTube, chat. Back in the day. I remember those days. I used to get banned a lot, like a year ago, because I was immature. Yeah, that tends to happen. I mean, it's kids going into a live stream. Kids are immature. As you age, you mature a little bit more. At least some people do. Stoner still hasn't grown up, but... All right, 8:50 remaining. Dahlin's going to take a shot from the blue line. Doesn't get through, though. Leap to no, off the glass and out. And that is going to be icing on the Montreal Canadiens. What'd she say? Oh, she just said something... I forget. I actually can't remember. If somebody can let you know in the chat. Do you think Jeremiah Johnson will get drafted? I gotta be honest, I don't know who that is. Can you say fat? Why could I not say fat? I remember when the only way you could get paid on YouTube was, at least for gaming, was Machinima. Chat, do you guys remember Machinima gaming? Everybody had that little M intro. They were like paying people to make gaming videos on YouTube that had like a big following. Nah, y'all are too young for that. Y'all don't know about Machinima. That's way back in the day. That shows my OG-ness, though. What a move by Dahlin. Dahlin, shot! Good save by Dobish. He's been keeping the Canadiens ahead here. Back to the blue line. Shot again. Good block by Montreal. Most likely, they're going to spend a lot of time in the defensive zone in the final 18-15. I do? Is Gavin McKenna the next McDavid? No. Good turnover there. Slavkovsky, we got a 2-on-1 forming. Uri in with Cole Caulfield. Slav trying to feed it back door. Trying to get Cole on the board. Doesn't work out, though. Lane Hudson. Back in the middle. Joe Valeno with a great look, but Alex Lyon up to the challenge once again. Can I 1v1 you on NHL 26? I don't 1v1 anybody. I don't play online versus. Tabernac. No Tabernac tonight. No, no, no. It is Elabu. Elabu Ale Montreal. McKenna will be the Leafs' new superstar. Give him time, chat. Give him time. He's only 19 years old. It'll take him a few years. Next video, pass to 1v1 fans for NHL 27. Maybe. We get less than 8 minutes remaining here in the third. Still a 4-1 lead for the Habs. Shots are 27-25 in their favor. Caulfield is allergic to hitting the net in the playoffs. I don't even think he got a stick on that. That was a bad pass by Slav. As I said, Uri Slavkovsky, not the greatest playmaker on planet Earth. Sabres going to keep that in. Power. Over to Norris. He takes a shot. Dobish trying to cover it up, but he can't do it. Montreal luckily clears that one out of the zone. I think Gavin and Stenberg will swap. No. I think Gavin's going 1 to Toronto. And then Stenberg probably number 2. Unless San Jose trades their pick, right? Maybe they do. You play Red Dead after the stream, mate? Not tonight, no. Gotta get ready for tomorrow. I got a video to record. Bone Byram. He's into the offensive zone now. Byram waiting. Feeding it to Benson. Can Buffalo get one here? All they need is one. They get one. They get momentum. And they're only down by 2. Norris gets tripped up. No call on the play. And Montreal's going to get it out once again. Zach Bolduc gets the line and just dumps that puck in deep. Knicks lead by 11. Yeah, I got the game on right now. 97-86. We got a whistle being blown. Is there a penalty upcoming? High stick, maybe? Buffalo's going to head to the sin bin. Is it Benson? Yeah, no, it's Bone Byram. Elbowed Zach Bolduc in the head. And he's going to head to the sin bin for 2. You go to the box, you feel shame, and then you free. Icing happen when the puck go down the ice. Bang. Before the other guys. Why you ban me? You're spamming 6-7. That's why. I'm a nice civilian trying to watch the game. No, you're not. This guy said grandma? Grandma what? Huh? Allez! Allez! All right, Montreal, you get one here. The game's over. Oh, my God. Dahlin almost just rifled his teammates in the face with a puck. That was close. 6-7, dumbest meme of all time. There's been some dumb ones. You guys remember Damn Daniel? Back at it again with the white vans. The dab was pretty Pretty dumb, too. There were some bad ones, man. Cole Caulfield. And there's that puck. Shot by Demidov. It gets blocked. He gets the puck back, though. Demidov. Back to Lane Hudson. Hudson over to Demidov. Fakes the one-timer. Ah, good stick there by Samuelson. Trying to feed it down low to Uri Slafkovsky. This Montreal power play, it does not look good. Suzuki out. Caulfield. Oh, off the crossbar, man. Cole Caulfield has shit luck, dude. He got all of that, and he couldn't bury it. You know he's disappointed after that one. In the slot, that's the best look he's got. Off the crossbar and out. Holy shit, Cole Caulfield. He couldn't put a rock in the ocean right now. The man couldn't put down a dead dog. Malenstein. Oh my God, Malenstein. What a move. Here comes the fourth line of Buffalo now. Charging the offensive attack. Cross ice to Logan Stanley. They're just going to hold on to possession right now. I'm cheering for the Sabres. Well, Buffalo's down 4-1. Malenstein. He tripped over the red line, mate. Montreal's going to... Oh, no, they get out of the zone. I thought for a second there Jake Evans was going to turn it over. Damn it. Yeah, Cole needed one there, man. Especially for his confidence. Get the monkey off the back. Just hits the crossbar. Not good. Caulfield remains struggling. Matheson. Hands it off to Gooley now. Caden Gooley. That puck is bobbling on his stick, but he's going to dump it in deep. Dang it, poor Cole. He couldn't get a better look. And honestly, couldn't have a better shot. Zach Benson's got some space now. One-on-one with Matheson. Benson to the outside. Good defensive effort there by Mike Matheson. Just angled him to the corner. Got to get back, new hook. Down low to Matheson now. Benson's going to be forechecking. As Buffalo is going to make a line change. The McLeod line is coming out now. And that is out of play. Let's go, Buffalo. If you was a female dog, would have let Coco... What? That's a crazy-ass comment, Melatonin. How did Caulfield not bury that, dude? What a feed from Suzuki. Let's see here. Oh, off the crossbar and out as we have another commercial break. 4:33 remaining. Past the video title. I put every NHL legend back on their current team. Honestly, that wouldn't be bad. Every NHL legend that is in the game, that's not a bad video idea. I'll take that. I was going to do something similar, but I think that's one I've never done where I'm going to go through the alumni team and just put every single alumni player. Every good one, at least. I put every NHL legend back on their current team. All right, let me copy and paste that. Go Habs, go. People stop spamming, please. Pasta, don't like it. All right, calm down with the spam a little bit, chat. You can put it in the chat a few times if you're cheering for a hockey team, but once you take up the entirety of the chat, that is when I'm like, all right, the Undertaker will take you. Pasta hates spamming. It's just hard to read the chat when somebody's spamming the same thing over and over again. I can't really, read what the people are saying. Thank you for the sub, Clutch. Appreciate it, brother. Saint La Coupe de Canada. Can you unban me, please? What do you mean, Dill? You're not banned. Only problem is you're going to have multiple Patrick Walls and Gretzky's. I'll only use them once. It's actually a good video idea. And then I could take control of one of the teams and try to rebuild and win a cup. That sounds good. You know what? That is a great video idea. UG Panda. Appreciate you, bud. It's Friday. Get it hyped up a bit, but chill a bit. Yeah, you guys can say let's go Habs or let's go Sabres, but just don't take up the entire screen of the chat. That's when it gets to the spamming point. You know what? I think I need a new mod in here, so I'm going to name a mod. Standard moderator. There we go, Bobby. Welcome to the crew, lad. Love using the chat. We need somebody to manage the YouTube chat. Everybody's typing me. People I've never seen before. Chat, if you guys are in here long enough and consistent enough, you will get named mod. When's Cole scoring? At this rate, probably never. All right, 4:15 remaining to go here in the third. Rasmus Dahlin behind his own net now. Poor Cole. Yeah, Cole needs one, man. Got to get that monkey off the back. Good turnover by the Habs. Chat, when do the Canadiens, or not the Canadiens, when do the Sabres pull their goalie? This is an honor. Hold it with great privilege. And there it is. They pulled their goalie, and the Montreal Canadiens bury it. I think it was Captain Suzuki with a turnover in the neutral zone. And just overall a shit game by the Sabres, man. They did not come out to play. Montreal took it to them in game 2. And we're going to be headed back to Montreal. All tied up at 1 here. 5-1 game now. Loose Twitch is definitely not happy. Green Giant, I speak a little French. I speak very broken French. Good night, Jim Kite. Stupid, why would they pull this early? I mean, they're down 3 goals, but you got to be sure with your possession when you pull your goaltender. You have to make sure. Do you speak French? Je m'appelle Pasta. Comment ça va? Please tell me who is winning. The Canadiens are winning 5-1. There is 3:50 remaining here in the third, and the Sabres fans already leaving the arena. What a great effort by Montreal. What a great game by the Habs. Start to finish, they took complete control of this hockey game. It was never a doubt. They were up by multiple goals early. And even now up 5-1, they look like the more hungry team. Good bounce back game after that rough game 1. Jack Quinn trying to center it to Ryan McLeod. They're going to play it back to the blue line now. 3:20 remaining. We still got... Oh, my God. The empty seats in Buffalo are crazy. You're in round 2 of the playoffs. You paid all that money for lower bowl tickets, and you're going to leave early? I don't care if my team's losing 10-0. I'm not leaving a fucking playoff game. Everyone was overreacting after that game 1 loss. I agree. I agree 100%. I mean, that is what online does, though. Like, social media, they tend to hold a lot of weight to the recency bias. It's what you've done for me lately. That shot's going to go wide. 4th line right now. We get a delayed penalty coming to Montreal, and I think it's Lane Hudson. No, it might be Josh Anderson, who is beating the brakes off Jordan Greenway right now. Punching him in the head. I think they're going to throw both of them in the sin bin, though. Where did your family come as immigrants to Canada? Czechoslovakia. The last boat from World War II. My great-grandfather, I think, or maybe great-great-grandfather. It might be great-grandfather. He came over from Czechoslovakia, so I'm part Czech Republic, or Czechia now. I see more seats than fans. I see more Habs fans in the building right now. A lot of them in the lower bowl. That's cool. My mother's from Slovakia. Nice, dude. Nice. No lucky bounces. Habs had more shots on goal. Habs dominated this game. They were in full control the entire way through. They came out hot. They scored 2 right away. And then just controlled the game since then. Shots are 28-25 in favor of Le Montreal. This fake game is hella close, bro. What's the score? I don't really pay attention to it. 3-3, second intermission. Okay. I can't believe we got through a full series. We had Buffalo winning the cup the last one. You guys see that? Early in the third, I think. Bro says the fake game. Fake game. Mom is from Ireland, Poland, and Germany. Dad, India. I'm in New York City. Nice, dude. So basically, you're a mutt. A mix of everything. Whatever series Habs play, it's going to do the best. Thank you, Eugene, for the sub. Chat, if you're not subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting on? We are covering the Buffalo-Montreal round number 2 matchup. I also do a bunch of YouTube videos and other live streams, so check out my channel. Turn the notifications on and join our Discord as well. Link is pinned at the top of the chat. We got over 1,000 members in there. It's pretty active. We talk about sports, mainly hockey. A lot of fun. His parents were immigrants. I mean, most people are, right? Most people's parents are when you live in North America. All right, 2:30 remaining. Buffalo's going to have a power play. We'll see if they get one here. Ruin the save percentage of Jakob Dobesh. Quinn firing it over. Josh Jones going to miss the net entirely, though. I'm back. What's up, Leon? 50-goal season for Matthews next year. Reasonable? No. I wouldn't expect that of him. Maybe 40. If he gets back to, like, I don't think he's ever going to get back to his prime, but good save, Dobish, again. And Montreal clear it. Newhook gets it down the ice. Nice. Nice play. I told you Habs in 5. Nah. Buffalo's probably going to get one in Montreal. Listen, the Habs have yet to win 2 games in a row, and they've also yet to lose 2 games in a row. They're playing very close series right now. Which honestly leads me to the conclusion that Carolina is going to beat up on whoever comes out of the series because they're probably going 6 or 7 games, and it looks like the Canes are going to have a ton of rest. Got to be the year for Carolina. Got to be the year. Byram. Cross ice to McLeod now. Ryan McLeod. Down low to Krebs. He's going to walk out. We get a whistle and another penalty. They're going to take both of them in front of the net, I think. Things are getting chippy. Zach Benson's going to head to the sin bin. I mean, the game's over. Might as well get your licks in. This will probably be a 2-2 game in Game 5. Yeah. Probably 2-2 in Game 5, right? I've officially joined the Discord. Welcome, brother. Chat, if you guys want to join the Discord, the link is pinned at the top of the chat. Who do you think will win the Stanley Cup this year? I want to say Carolina, but I don't want to be giving a little bit too much faith in the Canes. Knicks look like they're going to win this one. They're up 106-91 right now. What do you do? Streams like this for other games? No. Every round, well, round number 1, I'm an Oilers fan, so I always do the Oilers postseason games. Last 2 years, they made the Cup Finals, obviously. This year, they lost in round 1. And I did Game 7 of Tampa Habs, and now I'm going to do every single Montreal Canadiens game. And then next round, I'll probably pick a series between the 2 that we have remaining, and we'll probably do one. And then we're going to do the Cup Finals no matter who's in it. We'll do every Stanley Cup Final game. Shot from the point. We got less than 90 seconds to go here in this one. This game is over. Philly wins the Cup. Philly's down 3-0. They're done. Is my hometown going to be a championship city? What is your hometown? Who am I rooting for? I am rooting for Les Habitants. Oui, 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 oui. Estira tabarnak. Le caxager. I'm just spamming all the French words I know. Trying my best here. I only took basic French in school, so I'm not great at it. 50 seconds to go. Are they just going to kill the clock? Kill the clock, boys. Jack Guy gets the red line and dumps it deep. Want to join and invite my friend? All right, dude. You do you, brother. Discord. Those who speak French, right? C'est que parler français? No. No English. No English. What is my opinion on water? I hated water growing up, but now as an adult, I love water. It's all I drink. All I drink is water. I mix in the Kool-Aid squirt into my water bottle every day, and I have about 4 or 5 of them a day. And I piss like an absolute racehorse. Time check? Nah, you guys don't need a time check. There's 10 seconds to go. This game is over. Tage Thompson with a beard throws me off. Does he have a beard, like, in real life now? We are headed to game number 3, all tied up at 1. As the series is going to make the switch to Le Montreal, the Bell Center is going to be absolutely rocking. Chat, I thank you all. Another successful live stream. We're going to be back tomorrow with the Drinking Live, Pekka Pasta, Be a Pro, Goaltender, Be a Pro tomorrow afternoon. Probably around 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern, so make sure you do subscribe to the channel and join our Discord. The link is pinned at the top of the chat. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join our Discord. I'll see y'all tomorrow, and then we'll be back Sunday for game number 3 between the Habs and the Sabres. Very good game by Montreal. They tie the series up, they get their split, and we're headed to Le Montreal. Allez! And always remember, don't be silly, wrap your willy.